Hello, everybody, and welcome to Session 3 of the Indigo Nexus, an Invisible Sun campaign using the Invisible Sun system by Monty Cook Games. I'm Mare, I use they, she pronouns, and I will be your game master. Before we get into the crux of things, everybody is going to say, hey, hi, who they are, their pronouns, their character sentence, the downtime, if you, oh wait, no, there's no downtime this week, except for maybe, like, so, if you want to mention what So did since you weren't here last week. And one last thing, we have character art now. So everybody say, hey, thank you to Lynn for the amazing job. There will be one more added to the overlay when it's done, but all of the important ones are done.
False.
Gaze upon it. But yes.
The most important one is not done yet.
Okay.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I think she's on here. Okay, she's not under the art thing yet because I forgot, but she does have her own chat command, so go check her out. We'll start. I'm sorry, Seth, you're first again because we're gonna go clockwise again, and Trout's doing the recap. So
that's okay. My intro is fucking short because I don't have anything to say. Hi, my name is Seth. I will be playing Kairos, who is itinerant Arden of the Order of Goetica who cages adversaries.
Asher.
Mine is a little longer because I actually do have stuff. My name is Asher. You can find me anywhere. Well, not anywhere, but most places on Tickyhead. That is T-I-C-K-Y, not T-I-K-I. I am playing Rowan, who is a bizarre Stoneheart of the Order of the Vance, who is hated by the Earth. We both use he, him pronouns, so that makes it easy.
Ian.
Hi, my name is Ian DePriest, that is D-E-N in the word priest, like our father. I'm a voice actor, singer-songwriter. You can find me anywhere on the internet if you just Google me. My pronouns are he, they, and today I will be playing Adrienne, whose pronouns are they, them, and they are an aromatic empath, apostate who is adored by the sea.
And last but not least.
Hi, I'm Trout. I use it/its pronouns. I'm a writer. Today I'm playing So. So uses they, them pronouns. So's an iconoclastic empath of the Order of Weavers who revels in beauty. As far as downtime, I baked it into my recap, so I guess I'll just do it then.
Let's go.
You mean let's go, let's do the recap?
Yeah, let's do the recap.
Cool. Sometimes that's let's go. It's just like, hey. So, okay, cool. Yeah, recapping. So from last session, before everyone convened at Rowan's, which is how everyone kind of got together, a couple of inciting incidents were the catalyst for getting there. So starting with Rowan, RBF brought Rowan a glitter bomb note from Kairos demanding to know if Rowan had held Eden's hand. Rowan gives RBF a beleaguered thank you. Then Rowan heads for the, I think it's like the Vance Academy to follow up on Alec the Ghost, someone that clearly knows more about Rowan's forgotten past. And then he bumps into resident disaster by hottie Emery, who tells Rowan that he and Alec were working together on something involving external experts, but that's all Emery knows. They try together to break into Alec's locked office, but magic melts the lockpicks. Then Rowan opts to look for Kairos to potentially help climb in to break into Alec's office. On the way out, Rowan slips a note under Yasser's door as a favor to Emery. I wasn't sure if that was going to be important, but I wrote it down.
It's always important
Peri,
when we're torturing Yasser.
Yeah, it's like in Skyrim. I collected another broom in case there's a broom dungeon. And Peri stakes out her brother Aiden's house to confront him about what we saw in the puzzle park. Peri is pretty vulnerable and honest that he scared her half to death and left her in anxiety for 2 days. When Aiden stonewalls her with his like normal, it was just work. This is the kind of stuff's going to come up. She's pretty unflappable and pivots immediately to demanding to know who Evelyn is. And she admits to reading a glowing book that had Evelyn's name in it. And also demands to know how Aiden got the black eye. Aiden, again, characteristically deflects, says this is his responsibility. He does this and keeps her out of it to protect Peri. They agree to meet for dinner, kind of had a stalemate. Aiden asks for some time and patience, and Peri reaffirms that he can have it if eventually he clues her into what's going on. Adrienne wants to learn more about their grandmother's maker symbol on the medallion that they have and researching the magic within it overall. There are a few avenues they can take, but they opt to start with asking their coworkers at Labyrinth Logic to get a window into their grandmother's history. At Labyrinth Logic, Adrienne discovers that they made an office for them, which is really sweet and it's a consideration that Adrienne didn't expect. They opt to start with Safine, who's looking really drained from additional responsibilities on top of the calamity at the Hurting of Heaven. Adrienne admits that they didn't know what happened at the herding was unusual since they're kind of a fish out of water. The world's very new to them. Sphene doesn't have more information about their grandma, but they empower Adrienne to dig deeper on their own, especially since Casey is currently absent in shadow. Adrienne decides to go speak with Rowan. Now we've convened at Rowan's. Kairos is already there under a pile of cats. Adrienne expresses relief that Kairos is alive. Kairos deflects with a lot when pressed about the nature of the relationship with Anthe and family history, but Peri knows Anthe because she's dating Wednesday from Peri's Weaver cell, which is pretty big news to Kairos. Kind of shocked that someone as cool as Wednesday would date Anthe, and deflects again about the cause of their rift and kind of yada yada something about a family curse, lowercase curse. Adrienne asks if Anthe would kill Kairos, and Kairos nonchalantly says probably, but kidnapping is more likely. Adrienne then thanks Rowan for their secret magic lessons while they're making tea together and reaffirms their promise not to tell anybody about them. And they ask about what happened at the herding and also inquire about Rowan's well-being overall. Adrienne affirms that they feel fine too, but they didn't realize how much they had to lose until the magic was siphoned away from them. Adrienne then asks why precisely Rowan was having a seemingly one-sided shouting match with the Earth. No one could hear the Earth, presumably. And Rowan fully admits that he and the Earth are in a fight in a really weirdly casual way to talk about something that wild. We let that lie for now. Peri asks Rowan about Alec, and Rowan admits that he's trying to get more answers about them too. All Rowan knows is they were working on something big together, which is likely how they both knew Aiden. Rowan mentions the mysterious missing library books about paths of magic and how magic travels and where and how it collects, like water. Peri asks Rowan about finding the research collaborators that so far we don't know anything about them, no clues about them in Rowan's house, but then again, Rowan's house is cluttered, so maybe there's something in there. Adrienne offers to help investigate further. Peri says Rowan should meet with Aiden to try and jog more memories. She mentioned Evelyn's name, which jogs something for Rowan, but we don't know what yet, so those two probably have to meet up and talk. For now, we have two avenues for further investigation. We can either try and break into Alec's office by climbing up. Kairos really wants to do this. Kairos loves the crimes. Or we could go back to the hill where we watched the failed herding of heaven and met Alec, the ghost, for the first time. Catch people up. Alec is fully dead. We don't really know why. To persuade Kairos to go with everyone else who kind of wants to go to the hill more, Adrienne says, what if we got you drugs, like dangling keys in front of Kairos? And everyone's like, yeah, drugs. Let's go to the Unfinished Business, which is a dive bar that caters to both the living and the dead and definitely has drugs. So everyone goes to the Unfinished Business. We meet our favorite Kitsune bartender, Chiffon. And Adrienne and Kairos go meet Flybys, who is an extremely cool spider themed in tattoos, silver-eyed hottie who does have edibles. They're crystalline. We're sure they go down smoother than they look. In the meantime, Peri and Rowan go and talk to a fragrant, beautiful corpse named Di. Peri asks if the dead sleep, and immediately Di thinks that Peri is coming on to her and asks Peri out. We put a button in that too. Peri isn't sure yet if she wants to go on a date. Everyone that wants to does drugs, and now we're ready to proceed to our very carefully thought out and thorough investigation of this mystery now that we're all high. As for So has been pretty reticent and reluctant to re-enter society. They were shaken up when their magic was stolen at the herding, so they've been taking some time to focus on beauty that can be found in unexpected places, like in the Hollows. They've been helping someone named Orline provide beds and food to those in need, and they've been entertaining their friends for quiet teas at their salt tower. And they're certain and will emphatically tell anyone that asks that they are fine and that they must be more stringent in managing their emotional outbursts. If you let unstable emotions lead one astray, the path of beauty's righteousness is ignored. So we're fine. That's my recap.
You're totally fine.
Everyone's fine. Everything's fine.
100%
happy, in fact.
Fine.
The minute So says that to
So
Rowan, there's gonna
happy.
be problems.
Ooh.
So happy.
I can't wait for problems.
Yes.
There are no problems in
No.
Boss and Say.
There are no problems in
My
the
cabbages!
actuality.
Oh, I should add a cabbage merchant.
You should, yes.
I absolutely should. Except instead of his cabbages being
There's literally nothing stopping you.
there's nothing stopping me, but I think it's instead of the cabbages continuing to be destroyed, there is just always a horde of rabbits following him around.
Maybe the rule could be cabbages are neither created nor destroyed. They simply are.
Okay, I'm making a mark for that line.
I love that so much.
Okay. Anyway, as we begin, I'm going to pull the first card of the game today on the Silver Sun. We got this semi-recently, I believe, in one of the last downtimes, which was the Imprisoning Ice.
Yeah, I think I pulled that.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was you. That's what caused the aphid infestation.
Yep.
Value of 4, notions, cats, clocks, and wind. Entrapment, imprisonment, danger, and conflict. Very environment holds you fast when you are trapped in the ice. You cannot move and the cold threatens your life. You can't persuade the ice or trick it. You can't fight it or best it in a contest. The ice is impersonal, unrelenting, and vastly powerful, even though it's nothing more than frozen water. Unless, of course, it's more than that. Perhaps there is intelligence there. Perhaps it's not just frozen water, but a living spirit of cold, of stillness, of imprisonment. In such a case, the actions of the ice might be entirely personal. You may have brought your terrible fate down upon your own head. Ardents have a +1 to their ventures, red magic is enhanced, and blue is hindered. We are going to start off with going back in time by at least a couple days before the events of the last session. So...
Is that S-O or S-E-W?
S-E-W.
My heart is racing.
It's fine. You're happy. It's fine. You're happy.
Fine.
It's great.
Everything's fine.
It's great.
Also, audience, I have moved to a new overlay, but where you can also see Peri's art. She's adorable.
Yay!
Ventris will
Peri.
Ventris will be returning next week.
She's the absolute sweetest art. It's amazing.
Yes.
I love
Okay. So, tell us a little bit about the bottom floor of your salt tower, where hopefully in the future congregations will be held, or gatherings.
It must be largely unadorned, except for a few little chains of flowers and ribbons I've been hanging up. It's all right to have beautiful things, but you don't want to be decadent, and you want to leave room for people to join you. There's a small fledgling garden in there, and there is a mat So sleeps upon. There is a locked door high above. They don't know how to get in. The beauty is in the desire for it to change. That's why it's such a blank canvas right now.
So just explain to me, just so I have it correct in my head. I know at the very, very top of the salt tower there is a door, which we developed during neighborhood creation. Are there any other floors of the salt tower, or is it just this I'm assuming stairs inside and the bottom floor?
I think the idea right now is that it's a pretty hollow tower. You could keep you could add things to it, you could build up, but I think So doesn't want to presume to change it until there are more people in the church. I think the idea is that we're building this together.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So in that case, I'm trying to figure out what time of day this should be. I think this will be towards the evening, after you return from the Hollows and Oraline's shelter. You walk back inside your home and what will eventually become your church, and you see that there is someone here who is kneeling in front of one of the areas where you put the hanging flowers and such. It's hard to tell how tall they are at this exact point, but you can immediately tell that they are one of the capital D dead from the Pale. They look like they have been dead for quite some time, to the point where they are desiccated and the skin is stretched tight over their thin bones. From behind, you can see that they only have a couple strands of sparse, dark gray hair. And as you enter, they do turn their head, and for some reason they still have eyes. They haven't disappeared, and they are glowing a luminescent green.
The tension of two threads, protectively, that So was going to pull at seeing someone else slacken. It is not their place to assume this person means to do them harm. Everyone is welcome here. Good evening.
I also will note that the clothing that they are wearing is torn and dirty. It looks like they tried to freshen up a little bit by like you can see like little like patches of dirt which look like they've been brushed away, and it looks like there are some fresh flowers that have been like placed in each pocket that is available. And as you enter,
They
sorry, go ahead.
they like tip of their tongue the words they've rehearsed through years and years of sleeping. The first things that they're supposed to say. Why have you come here?
And it's almost, they say this at the exact same time that you speak. There is a small, it's you.
But I wanted to know about you. Why have you come here?
I've been looking for you for days. I've had friends talk about you. A harbinger and speaker of beauty.
And why do you seek beauty?
They look around at the sparsely decorated area and back up at you. Also, I'll wait to say this part. It's something to strive for. It gives me hope, like when I saw you the other day at the Hurting of Heaven.
You didn't approach then. Why?
There was so much going on, and I didn't want to bother you while you were sitting there in pain. In that moment, I found a beautiful vulnerability, and I knew it was you that my friends were talking about.
You are most charitable to see beauty in that moment. And you are most wise to know that beauty is in the striving for a better world and a more beautiful place. What is your name? What are you called?
Him.
Him.
H-I-M. Pronouns they, them. Just to get that out of the air. Put that in the air.
Him, I am called So. It was the name I was given that I might bring people together. What would you like now that we've made each other's acquaintance? What would you like to do?
I wish to follow you for the ruler and authority and sovereign that you are. I've been part of a very difficult life. And the stories I heard of you brought hope.
It is very beautiful to hope. Hope is the only thing that made me believe that I could be this. And I still sincerely hope, as more come as you have, and so we'll sit down beside him, that we all build this place together. It is small. It is empty in here for now, but now there is one more of us. Now we are two, and that is beautiful. You are beautiful.
Roll me some kind of perception check.
Okay. Just some kind of one?
Challenge 3.
Yeah. Okay.
No, sorry, not perception. Interaction.
Okay.
I have to remember that perception is not the same in this system compared to others.
I did only roll a 2, but I'll spend Bene on that too, just to get there.
I will let it pass by now, but you do have to spend the Bene before you roll. Just as you get used to the rule set. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Thanks.
So in that case, you do say as you say, you are beautiful, and very empathetically mean it, because So does not say that word unless they mean it. Mm-mm. There is like you can see like the slight like tensing of the shoulders of like, it's like when you pay someone a compliment that they don't believe. But they do not go against your word.
It's also beautiful to want to be different. If you want to make changes, if you want to see yourself another way, if you want to be called other things, all of it's beautiful. Just know your own heart. And tell me. Let me help you find beauty too.
For now, I just want to spread your word.
Well, then so we'll start explaining like what they've been doing, like what they've like things are so new, but like they found beauty in small places, trying to help people, trying to provide a little hope, trying to give people little things when they can. Singing with the little barnacles, like just little moments where like I haven't I haven't tried to do anything big yet. And I think a part of it is trying to find beauty in the small things, things that seem mundane or insignificant. It's where I've been finding a lot of truth lately. Um, I don't think I want to try and do anything that might move or shake until I feel certain that the lowliest haven't been overlooked.
As you're
Would you help me with that?
They do not words
You got it.
vigorously. When you are describing what you have found beautiful, do you basically describe not everything, but a majority of what you've mentioned as you've thought as beautiful, from the singing barnacles up to finding beauty at Arlene's shelter?
Yeah. So it's called all of that beautiful, even if sometimes it's what is done in reaction to the hard things is the beautiful thing. You need one to have the other.
And I think at this point is where I am going to do my little pop in and give you a despair for what they're about to say. And before I forget, you did the recap. What did you want as your reward for the recap?
It's joy, despair, acumen.
+1 to any future roll, as long as it's before you use the next session.
Yeah,
And
I
hidden
think
knowledge.
for this session, I think I'll take a hidden knowledge for this session.
Okay, the hidden knowledge is added to your current total on your character sheet.
Cool. I think I'm at 13.
Okay.
Okay.
As you're like, after you've kind of like settled down, after like describing like what all the beautiful things you have seen since you have woken up and arrived in the actuality, there is a small frown of confusion. Did you not think what happened at the hurting of heaven was beautiful? That's what I saw, and in that moment of vulnerability and power, I saw beauty, and that's how I found you.
I don't understand what happened at the hurting of heaven. I was very afraid. And I did not find my reaction beautiful. Not externally, but internally. I was attending to things that I did not wish to attend to. That's personal. What did you find beautiful about what happened? Just the vulnerability, or was there more? Was it about what you saw, what you felt?
I'm trying to figure out the best way to put it into words, but life is hard. And sometimes the order that comes from it is stifling and difficult. And seeing this little bit of chaos go against that grain gave me hope that not all is lost within the world. And your reaction to it, to where you were able to act so raw without having to worry about what others thought around you, that took strength and beauty, and that's how I knew I had to follow you.
The most beautiful thing I can think of is the saddest thing I've ever heard. And it feels like a conundrum. But I do think the longing for that which feels far away, maybe even that which can never happen, but longing for it is the most beautiful thought. So I suppose what happened was beautiful. But I'm conflicted because I I was very afraid of something that I should not be afraid of. It was part of the plan. And the plan is the reason I'm here. So sometimes that which is ordained is very beautiful. I hope you can reflect on that.
Of course. And you have supporters out there. I know part of it is that part of the plan is for them to find you. And I'll continue to stick to that if that's what you want and desire. But you do have someone who can help you and you can lean on that understands you and your words.
If him accepts, they put a hand on them and say, there will be a time for evangelization, but for now, let them come on their own. I need to know that they've come of their own will and their own desire for something, as you have. I don't wish to coerce until it's time for us to lead by showing. There'll need to be more of us first.
Okay.
When the time is right, I know that you and I will walk together and proclaim the holy word.
And I think that's a great place to end that scene.
Me too.
All right. So, I have pulled the unknowable truth for the next card as we go forward a couple of days.
I'm sorry, is that the third session in a row? Or twice in a row that we pulled that?
Probably. I lose track, I'm going to be honest.
It's fair.
The Adrienne, Kairos, Rowan, and Peri. And Never and RBF, of course. We cannot forget them. So we leave. The four of you have recently left unfinished business. So the unknowable truth is, where is it? Secrets, Ravens, Books, and Flames. Truth, Searching, and Futility. Value 4. Indigo, Magic is enhanced. Gray is hindered. As the four of you leave and make your way outside of the catacombs back into the light under the indigo sun, almost immediately, a slightly transparent, glowing Luna moth is flapping its way towards you and goes right up to Peri. And Peri is unsurprised, and she takes it and it lands on her hand, and she goes up to holds it up to her ear, and you can barely hear whispering, talking. And when it's done speaking, it disappears, and Peri is just like, okay, my brother just asked me for help, and oh my god, I need to go help him, and I'm so sorry, but I gotta go take care of this. There are ducks! And without any other explanation, she leaves.
Bye! Ducks?
Okay, ducks it is, I guess.
And some of the feathers in her hair fall off as she's just rushing off.
I want to go see ducks.
One shot and half an edible in.
No, well, we can see ducks later. Don't we have to go to
Sounds
that hill?
fun.
We have kind of. I feel like the thing at the academy at the campus is more important, but
At the campus?
yeah.
I thought you wanted to
Sightseeing
talk
academy.
or try to find that person that knew you that passed on.
Yeah. Well,
You
I
want to go
don't
to the
remember.
academy now?
I don't remember if we were doing the campus first or the
I thought the hill was going to be first. That's the
Hill was
impression I was
first?
under.
Let's do the hill. Maybe,
I'm down
maybe
for
Peri will end up at the
whatever.
hill.
You know, I'm ready to go. I'm feeling really, really, actually really good. And as they start to giggle and bubble, I think you see a little bit of how the drug takes effect in it's called chrysalis, and they were talking about how it transforms you into someone else, and you see kind of uh like the name states, a chrysalis kind of like forming above the skin of Adrienne, and it starts to like crack. And as like they giggle, it cracks and it shatters into like starlight, and they start like really like glowing a little bit more, and they seem like much happier and a little bit more energetic. And they're like, "All right, so I'm ready."
I think in reaction to that, Rowan is just like, yeah, definitely the hill first.
Yeah, definitely the hill first.
Okay.
Yeah, let's
This is how
go. I'm
This is
so
what's happening now.
excited.
This is fine.
Okay, yes, it's happening now. Oh my god, now. And they start running.
The hill is near Adrienne and So's place.
Mhm.
Kairos and Rowan, how fast you following?
Kairos had actually tried to follow Peri for a bit. Because he'd heard ducks, and then two people were talking about some shit that I don't fucking care about. Ducks. And I think RBF like probably had to catch up with him and like jump on his shoulders and like, it's like focus.
Rowan probably
She
had to get him back
jumps
and grab
onto
him.
your shoulder and she's like, "Trust me when I say you do not want to deal with these ducks."
Oh,
But
no,
they're
not
so.
ducks.
Have you ever pet a duck? They're so soft.
Trust me when I say this. You will see why on the way to the hill. Let
I don't wanna
the
go to
gerant
the fucking hill.
let the gerant deal with this. They're not the ducks you're thinking of.
I don't want to go to the hill, Ruby. It sounds so boring.
But once the quicker the hill is over, the quicker you get to do the B&E.
How about I could just go there myself?
In the
I
distance, you
think at
just
this
hear
point-
Adrienne, "No!" And it's just like running.
Rowan is gonna like try to run after Adrienne, and they're like, no, shit, okay, we got Kairos too. Oh no, I'm gonna have to deal with both of them. Okay.
Yeah.
And we'll go after Kairos first, and go, Kairos, we're going to the hill. Then we can
I don't want to
break
go to
and
the fucking hill, he says as he comes towards you.
Look, the sooner we figure out if there's anything at the hill, there probably isn't, and the faster that gets done.
Where are we
Yeah,
going?
the faster that gets done, it's one thing out, and then we can go.
There's no eyeball
Commit
dongo
crimes.
anymore. What is the point?
What if there is a Baldongo still
There's
there?
going to be a don't lie to me, okay? I am not
I
as
don't-
much of a lightweight as the other one. You cannot lie to me about eyeball dongo right now.
Look, I don't know where that stand ever is, like, outside of the Hurting of
It was
Heaven.
part of the festival. Don't get my hopes up.
It was part of the festival, but I mean, I don't know.
I don't want to do this. He says as he continues to walk.
Adrienne's like a dot in the distance at this point.
I really need to go after Adrienne. Kairos, please, please.
I would love to see you run.
I'm imagining scrawny chicken legs.
Scrawny chicken legs. She just like grabs the books and
Look.
grabs the book bags and it's like
They're getting away.
They're getting away. Like, Kairos, I don't know how we're gonna coordinate the breaking and entering if you're not with us. So please, please.
I'm literally following you. I don't know where all
I
of
thought
the...
you- I thought-
If you want me to be excited about going to the hill, that's not going to happen.
I thought when you said you were walking, you were still walking towards the ducks. My bad.
No, he's for sure walking like that.
Okay,
way,
start walking towards
towards
it.
y'all.
Okay. All right. In that case, he will just go, okay, fine. And chicken legs run like crazy. Like, Adrienne, wait, hold on.
Ghost on the hill, here we come.
Oh,
You hear
no.
Adrienne just like running, singing that.
As you are singing and making your way towards the hill and like So's neighborhood, I think you notice this and maybe like see it like out of the corner of your eye and such. A flood of yellow and the sound of quacking as Aiden and Peri are herding with magic and chasing rubber ducks. Aiden is actively bleeding with a rubber duck on hanging from his arm. And it's a lot. and they seem to be herding them off in a direction.
Bloody rubber ducks! Bloody rubber ducks! Points. Yelling.
And I would like to,
Ruby, look.
like I said,
Ruby,
you do
go
not
get-
want to deal with those
go
ducks
get
right
it.
now.
Go get it.
No.
Go get it.
I'd like to direct your attention to the overlay, which I have put Peri back on.
Helping Aiden solve a rubber duck.
So I'm gonna
Amazing.
turn this off because it's annoying, but just imagine like the increasing volume and decreasing volume of ducks, like angry ducks quacking the rest of the session. Okay?
Yeah.
Oh my
I just
God.
guess that's not the rest of the session, Mayor. Come on. My suspension of disbelief.
Maybe like at least partway through the session. At least while you're outside. You'll be far enough away from like the Vancium camp, like when you're at the Vancium campus. But yeah, ducks.
Every time we're outside, you just hear in the distance.
Quack quack. Quack 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 quack.
Quack, 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 quack.
Yeah.
Breaking news, special bulletin. Wah, wah, wah.
Exactly. Yeah.
There we are.
Yeah.
I see
I
Kairos
think-
like holding RBF and like
Nope.
trying to like maybe toss her towards one. If you just go get one,
No,
just go get one and
it's
bring
gonna
it
bite me.
back. But if you could bring one back, imagine the chaos we could cause in the future.
Make an
Get
interaction
annoyed.
roll.
Oh my god, fuck yes, I was joking.
Make an interaction roll.
Duck's about to join the party.
Are you using any Bene?
How's it for?
Evil rubber duck.
No,
about to
of
join
course
the party.
not.
Okay, hold on. Let me see. Did I give RBF a level? I can't remember. I did not. I think she half-heartedly goes after one, but does not actually catch it.
Get it. Oh. You could have played with it. You could have had somebody else to hang out with while I'm away.
I already have to deal with Jasper.
You know what? That is a fair point.
Yeah.
But just imagine if we could have like gotten one and then we could have just left it in the corner somewhere in one of our hotels before we check out. Oh my god.
Maybe another day.
That would have been so funny.
At this point, Adrienne has run back to the duo and then goes, duck, 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 goose, and then like runs back the other way.
Oh my gosh.
Who is
Tapping
Goose?
Goose. Give me a number.
5.
5. Okay, it's you because I rolled a 5.
Yeah.
So you're a goose.
Kairos has a shit ton of movement and will absolutely like follow, like just
Okay.
chase immediately.
Cool.
Amazing.
Adrienne's
Perfect.
just running back to the hill now. Just laughing.
Rowan's just like out of breath, like, oh no, why these people? Why these two in
That's
particular?
Great
Running.
question. And so I don't know where you are at this exact moment, but as I'm sure you hear Adrienne's very happy, maybe slightly maniacal laughter as they continue
Yeah.
to get closer to where your neck of the woods.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
had just helped him settle in to the tower for the night. I was outside hydrating the animals that have licked way too much salt. It's just my nightly routine to help them get all bedded down. And then I just see my very calm, like comforting, dreamy friend Adrienne cackling like a loon.
Ducks! Ghosts! Hill! We come!
I assume there's magic afoot, and I look around to see if Adrienne's alone.
Kairos
I mean,
is
you
chasing,
see Kairos hot on their heels.
and Rowan's far back, huffing and puffing.
Very far back.
So is not so good at doing the running, so we'll wait
Oh.
until like kind of just watch everyone pass like a tumbleweed, and then wait for Rowan.
I would just like to mention that Rowan's movement is a massive amount of 2.
Imagine
Oh.
being slow.
I'm also a 2, so even though I'm so enthusiastic, it's still I'm
So
still moving.
it's
and
probably better to say Bene equals the effort that you have
This is
available
true.
to cast,
It's effort.
not your
Okay.
It is
actual
not
movement.
that effort.
Okay. Wow.
He's not putting that effort in, to be fair.
Yeah, fair.
Got it.
I kind of like call a little bit to Rowan as he's slowly making his way back to the tower. Like, I've been informed you shouldn't wake sleepwalkers, and this seems sort
Not-
of similar to that.
Not sleepwalking.
Are they
Also, hi.
bewitched? Hello, you're called Rowan. We met briefly, right?
So, yes.
Yes.
Hi. Yeah.
Also correct. Are you well? You look a little. You're perspiring.
It's been that kind of. I'm not made for movement, okay?
It seems as though Kairos has been running since I saw him at the herding.
Yeah, that's Kairos. Kairos is quite literally built different, I think.
Adrienne, this seems out of character. Adrienne, are you what? You're gone. Okay.
There's a ghost on a hill. We're trying to find it.
You hear
And-
Kairos' voice, "Ghost on a hill!"
Ghost on a hill.
I really quickly poke my head back into my house where a very dead congregant is just sort of like bending down. Are you well for the night? I'm just going to step out for just a quick moment. Can I get you anything?
I am well.
Then I will see you upon my return. Slams the door. I would accompany you. You seem outnumbered.
A little bit.
Great. Maybe you can catch me up on why our friends are this way.
Drugs.
Oh my.
It's a very simple answer.
Yep.
So takes that in and tries to act like they know what that is and that this is fine. They're worldly.
They imbibed in some substances.
Did you imbibe in the substances?
No, it's still in my pocket. I'm not touching it after that.
Oh, that's why you're not screaming about ghosts. All right, great.
I would rather not be screaming about ghosts right now.
Ghost on a hill!
Ghost on a hill.
What I need is clipping of every time you all are singing.
Yep.
So we're like kind of just walking after them. Like really, I'm assuming not exerting a ton of effort to catch up. Like
After this, Rowan is like out of breath. He's panting. He's like, I'm just there. Well, I'll catch up to them eventually.
I don't like the feeling running gives me in my chest, so I try not to do it.
Fair enough.
It is an ugly feeling.
It's not ugly. It's just being out of breath is normal, especially if you're not used to physical exertion.
I was asleep for 21 years. I've learned.
Okay. That's
I'm very bad at
definitely
it.
not used to physical exertion then.
And I don't plan to be. Ever.
That's, you know what? You do you. That's your prerogative.
So yeah, I'm assuming I'm getting caught up on the plan that
Yeah.
we're investigating Alec the ghost, who I did
like,
meet.
As they're talking, Rowan will like actually catch up on what is going on and the whole thing with Alec and with the hill and the campus and all of that stuff and
Yeah. And so we thought the first step would be to acquire drugs.
that was that was the step to get Kairos in on the entire plan.
Crystal clear. Got it now. I was baffled by the okay.
Not my idea, but you know, if it works, it works. Which so far, we're getting to the hill.
You've stopped sweating.
I stopped sweating. Yeah, it's still a little out of breath though.
I don't see a ghost on this hill.
You don't see a ghost on that hill.
I don't fucking see a ghost. I'm getting mad.
Boo, 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 where are you, ghost?
I pulled the fleeting moment on the blue sun. Value of 1. Mysteries, rats, mirrors, and stone. Meanings lost time, elusiveness, agility, and reaction. Indigo magic is enhanced and gray is hindered. Adrienne and Kairos, you make it to the hill first. The hill is right around the same area as all the stalls were for the herding of heaven, and everything's been cleaned up, more or less. There's like a little bit of trash, maybe just a little bit, but not a lot. Miscellaneous sticks and some glitter, food that has been since starting to decay away. And on the hill, you all see like a flock of birds that have like nested on the top of it and are overlooking the silver sands and the ocean and the water. They are pretty fucking large birds, probably like standing up about 1 meter in height. They are mostly white with wings edged in black.
Oh.
Some big birds.
Anyone who is familiar with birds would probably recognize these as an albatross, a flock of albatrosses.
Adrienne might recognize an albatross because it's like is it a seabird?
It is
Like,
a seabird.
It is a
right?
seabird, yes.
Yeah. Yeah. I think they notice and they go, oh! Albatross! Hanging on your ship. Hanging on the ship. Good things. I think. But don't hang it on yourself. Hang it on yourself. Burden.
Interesting. All right.
Not a ghost.
Not a ghost, but
Not a ghost. I'm
Not
not
a
a ghost. Not yet anyways.
So is frozen in place.
Oh, Sal, you're here! Hi! Hi!
Adrienne, hello.
Hello!
Are you well? Are you all right?
I am well. I am so
you-
well.
The birds. Do we all? Why are they here? Why are there so many? What are they doing? What are they doing here?
Oh, I don't know. I assume they like the ocean. They're albatrosses. They're
I know.
seabirds.
I
Do you
know-
not
I
like
know.
birds?
I think they're the most beautiful thing in the world, especially these. Do you know they always fly together once they find the one? Always.
Oh, I did not know that.
It's very beautiful, but very sad when one dies.
Well, they're not dead. We are looking for something that is dead, though. Alec!
Yes, Rowan informed me. I've never summoned a ghost. Do you just scream their name until they show up?
Oh, probably not. That's probably my bad. That was my bad. Where I come from, you don't want to agitate them. That's rude and mean.
Technically, one of you could summon a ghost if you knew their true name.
technically.
Oh, Alec of the Foresters.
Do you start doing that, actually?
That'd be great though.
Oh, fuck.
None of you know Alex's true capital
Of course
T,
not. There's
capital
no
N
way.
name.
I think Adrienne
Yes,
goes,
we don't
"Ah,
know the true name.
we could try to commune with them. Do you have a Ouija board? Are those here? Are those things here? Are those real here?
I don't think those are real here.
Oh.
Kairos, in
Oh.
order specifically to fuck with Adrienne, starts drawing what is a protective circle, like goetic protective circle. But it probably, if you're not familiar with goetic magic, it probably looks a lot like something that's gonna summon something.
Yeah, and
So
Adrienne's
he's like, leave
so
it to
into
me.
it.
Like,
Oh,
draws
yes.
with his foot like in the dirt, like draws some like runes that mean absolutely fucking nothing around the sides to like make it look spooky.
Ooh, do we have candles? Do you need candles?
No. I'm so good at this. Like no candles
You
are
need a
no
little
candles are
offering?
required.
A little offering? Like a
Well,
little food?
that's what these are for. And he picks up RBF and like stamps her paws into the dirt, like make two like
So in
toe-bead
Rowan,
prints.
RBF is rolling her eyes so hard.
Oh.
I like to think that
I'll
at
have
this
extra
point his
tuna when
skin
you come
is
back to
like
house.
crackling with like the chrysalis effects, but since it's only a half dose, it's just kind of like nothing's emerging
Yeah, I get
from
it.
it. So it's
a
just
half dose and he's used to it by now.
yeah,
so-
exactly. Like so
Yeah.
it's just kind of like every so often like on his skin you'll see like the translucency of a chrysalis and like the skin underneath, but that's kind of it. As opposed to Adrienne, who I assume is assumed some kind of like fourth dimensional like.
It's like
Just glow.
yeah, I think they literally look like they're glowing. Like it is like, from my understanding, um, at least interpretation of like it's an expansion of like who an aspect of who Adrienne is, and so like everything that they are is really amplified, or a part of them is really amplified right now, and it's just like shining, exuberant kind of like joy and like endlessness of imagination. And as you're like stamping the kind of like fake ritual kind of sigil on the ground using RBF, Adrienne goes, "Can I do it? Can I do it? Can I be a fire? Can I?"
Yes, you require a blessing of one who
Oh.
is higher than I, and picks up RBF again.
Oh,
And, like,
yeah.
At least he said
has
one
her,
thing,
like-
right?
And has her like stamp a paw on Adrienne's
Oh,
forehead.
Amazing.
We're
I'm
now
blessed. I'm blessed by the most
you may summon
wonderful and mean
from the
and
other
angry cat.
I
Rowan.
wish I had Finn here to do this.
Yeah.
So, Alec, you know Alec, or you did, if I understood the conversation right at the herding?
Did, yeah. A little confused as to how and when, but yeah, I did know him. I did know them before I left for Shadow. Shall we say?
If you could, oh my
Ollie.
God, kitty cat. If you could, remember them, would you be able to? I don't know how the magic of ghosts work, but if you could remember more, could you bring them here? My magic taps into things we're ignorant of.
Correct me if we're wrong, if I'm wrong on this, Mare, but I don't think that's how ghosts work. If they're like Weasley dead, like dead Weasley, I should say.
So it kind
in
of works a
general.
couple different ways, and it's all dependent on the person.
Mhm.
One, they're just a dead ghost walking around somewhere. Sometimes ghosts are set to like a specific spot or an area, and they haunt that
Mhm.
area. But they also can be very independent and go do their own thing. It really depends. So there's really no way of knowing.
Yeah, it's one of those things where, unfortunately, it's not so easy to just sort of find a ghost. They're much like people in that they, are people. And kind of some can be tied to a specific place, some can wander around, some can basically act almost like living people. It's not easy enough to just know them and be able to summon them. And definitely not me. I'm not a goetic, so.
Understood. Forgive me, some of the threads I can pull upon deal with things we're ignorant of or that were forgotten. I thought maybe I could help you.
Well, anything to do with me is probably going to have some level of ignorance and being forgotten, because
You do not remember.
I don't remember a lot. No.
We are similar. I have no real memories. It's up to you above table, Asher, if you want to try, like, to see if we can jog stuff with some threads. But and it might be pretty high sorcery, but we could try.
Honestly, he'd be down. He would be down at this point because this is something big. This is something very big. So
Mare, the idea would be to maybe pull from relationships and ignorance or secrets and ignorance.
I would do secrets.
People you've forgotten, or
I would do secrets.
Okay.
So I will. How many sorcery do you have, Trout?
Full pool is 8.
I would say the equivalent. I would say the equivalent to this. What you're trying to do is divine the answer to one question for 5 sorcery.
Okay. This seems important. We're investigating. Okay.
One thing I can do, because I didn't actually state what my fancy spells were, but I have had one on my books on my little fake fancy spell casting thing on here, which I feel like this might be very useful.
Okay.
Which is means transfer for power, which is level 4, and being touched gains sorcery equal to the level of spell.
Oh, I love that.
Whoa.
Belly.
So the question is,
Basically-
one, do you retain the spell?
Yeah.
So you can, if you want to retain the spell in your brain, you can spend 4 sorcery. But what does this look like as you give So extra juice?
So
Oh,
I
great
feel like
hail, son!
what is
In the background.
what were the colors again for hindered and helped?
Indigo is enhanced, gray is hindered. So you
Okay, so this is gold. This is
okay?
fine.
Yeah, that's a yep. You're good.
This is one's gold. And I'm reading it from the picture I have over here because I didn't actually put like the
okay.
entire description into here. I just put the title.
You're fine.
But yeah, so I think what it looks like is Rowan goes, hold on, let me help a little bit. And sort of like starts like he like concentrates and like closes his eyes a bit and starts like speaking out sort of almost like what Boed would do in speaking the room of something. He thinks he speaks the spell. And as he's speaking it, like the runes sort of come out rather than being written. They just sort of come out naturally as he's speaking, and like in this sort of, because it's gold color, it's sort of like shimmering gold, ephemeral looking script that comes out, and then sort of wraps around So in a very comforting way, very like warm, sort of like almost like glow, and then as it gets as So gets enveloped in glow, it then sort of like empowers them, and then as this empowering is happening, the runes sort of like start to fade and dissipate outward as the glow of them itself goes into So, and that would be where the spell gets forgotten, except that Rowan then sort of almost speaks in reverse. Like literal, like reversing the tape, and the rather than dispersing out entirely, the runes sort of flow back into him as the glow remains within So's essence, their being, for a little bit, and then it all dissipates, and it's like nothing has happened, except that So now has 4 extra sorcery bene.
Yeah. Not to
Thank you.
your mechanical max. It's just if you have a total of 12, and when you spend your 5, you'll go down to 7.
Perfect. That's huge. For my part, just for a little bit of extra storytelling, So has the ability to regulate some basic body functions a little bit. I think as the spell's wrapping around them, like they just reach out a hand for Rowan and make their hearts beat exactly in time with each other.
Nice.
Terrifying.
Terrifying.
Oh, I know it's awful, but it's like so
Yes.
pretty, right?
It's pretty in that sort of body horror kind of way.
So
And their eyes never leave the albatross either, and just under their breath, the heart beating for 2, the heart beating for 2.
you're gonna cast, I think you said secrets and what?
And ignorance.
So kind of removing the ignorance and bringing forth the secrets.
Yeah, like this is a secret that you are ignorant of.
Okay. Out of character, what is the answer to one question that you're trying to learn?
I would like to know Alex's true name.
Okay, this is going to require a roll.
I had a feeling.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, and while you describe what this looks like, let me go figure out what the challenge this is going to be.
Mm-hmm. Is there a version of this where I can make this something I'm doing persuasively, like with like Rowan's memory a little bit? Like I'm trying to tease the memory back out, so I can maybe add that to my venture. I have like an ability where I can like juice my persuasion.
Probably not. This is going to be a purely
Okay.
magic roll, trying to pull from the depths
Okay.
of Rowan's mind, because if Rowan knows it, he probably doesn't realize that he knows it. It would probably be a very, very like passing thing in like the background that he heard maybe once.
Got it.
Or like something that Alec confided in him and then was forgotten in the blech of everything. Just gone forever.
I'm trying to think of what I can add to my venture to help
Yeah.
with this, because
Hidden knowledge or
Yeah, definitely.
Hidden knowledge or a sortilege. So this is going to be the equivalent of level 9 secret personal information. Only one person knows this, and they're trying very hard to keep it secret. So this is going to be a challenge 9. Since you are casting a spell that does, and you spent 5 bene on it, that will decrease that by 5. If you want to do spend a hidden knowledge, you can, as long as you can
Definitely.
justify
This is some hidden
why.
knowledge.
And then if you want to add an extra die to succeed,
With the sortilege.
So what I'm going to say also that sometimes when especially when you get into higher level Invisible Sun, you need to succeed on more than one die. For this type of information that you're specifically looking for, I am going to require that you need to have 2 successes.
Got it. Okay. Hidden knowledge. I know there are some secrets where you can't, like, that allow you to unlock more points. Does that apply that way to hidden knowledge too, or can I just blow as much as I want to on this?
It's not immediate. You have to take time to try and find hidden knowledge. So once it's gone, it's gone.
No, I understand. This just seems super important and so wants to help. So I think if I can use multiple points, I would.
You can only use 1 point of hidden knowledge.
That was my question.
Yes.
Okay, good. And per die or just overall?
Overall.
Got it. Okay.
What is your hidden knowledge? How are you making this easier? What is your little bit of bullshit information?
Oh, well, I mean, I think so by regulating their heart so that they're occupying as much of the same sort of
Frequency.
physical space as well as magical space, it comes back to the albatross and how they just believe that if a heart beats for 2, we are 2 in the same. We have the same goal, ambition, and drive, and maybe even memories. And that's, if you'll allow it, that would be my colorful explanation for why hidden knowledge applies.
And are you using sortilege?
Yep.
Okay, so you can take 1 sortilege out. You can remove 5 sorcery bene from the pool. You can remove your hidden knowledge by 1. So a 5 plus 1 hidden knowledge reduces the challenge by 6. So you have reduced the challenge from 9 to 3. You are rolling 3d10, 2 of which are magic. You need to at least get 2 3s or higher.
Yep. All right, first one is off the table in my hand. That's a 1, so that's a terrible start. That's a 7. Stop rolling off the table. That's an 8.
Yeah.
So 2 out of the 3 made it.
Yes. And then what does this magic look like as you are pulling forward this memory from
as the golden runes were being pulled back into Rowan, while staring at the albatross, feeling Rowan's heartbeat, reaches out and snatches 2 before they get sucked back into Rowan, and those are the threads I'm pulling out. I'm pulling the Weaver threads from Rowan's own memory. I pull out 2, and I stretch them out wide, almost like a musical staff, taut. And the name is going to start writing itself between the 2 strands in front of my face.
Okay, so Alec's true name. Sorry, I'm just trying to figure out this true name right now because this is out of fucking nowhere.
We did the big magic.
No, it's very big magic.
Magic time.
Big magic.
Did big magic. Is that
If I may take...
Yep.
If I might...
Did it? You caught it.
What happens is, as you're pulling forward these memories, in the 2 of y'all's brain, you can see a very, very old memory that you don't really remember, Rowan, but feels familiar, and so this is completely new to you. But in your mind's eye, you can see it's from Rowan's point of view, and he is currently reading and writing and making notes. But from the corner of his eye, you can see Alec talking with a short woman who's kind of it's very dark right now, so you're not able to get a good look at her. But you do hear her say to Alec, "Are you sure you want to tell me your name? It's a big deal. And it's not something that's given lightly." And Alec responds, if I'm going to give it to anyone and if something goes wrong, I want you to be able to reach out to me. And you hear the name Ryland Ayala. And as you hear that name, So and Rowan, there's like, you feel connection to it. When you know someone's true name, not only can you influence them, but they can also influence you. You are connected on both ends of a string. And that's what happens when you find out someone's true name. And mechanically, that means if you ever try to talk to whatever check you're doing against them, you get an extra +1. But they also get +1 on you.
Okay.
I think in this moment in the background, Adrienne holding RBF is going like, "No, it's again,
RBF looks so done.
I mean, just in like,
yeah.
the resting bitch face is now active bitch face.
Yes.
It is like, I think RBF squirms out of Adrienne's arms, and Adrienne's finally like catching their breath, looking towards Kairos for the first time. Just notices like how like the wind kind of like blows their like bleach blonde hair like to the side, and as they're handing RBF back to Kairos, goes like, "Oh, has anyone ever told you how shiny your hair is?" And then kind of like reaches up and like tucks a little bit of that like blonde back behind their ear. "It's so pretty."
Shiny is not an adjective I think I have ever heard, especially considering where I'm staying right now, but you get points for creativity.
Thank you so much. I like being creative. And then like does the very like slight but like noticeable like touch from like the tuck of the ear to the arm. And it's just like, you're so funny. You're so funny.
And he'll like boop her their nose. I'm so sorry.
No,
I'm
it's
fucking
okay.
misgendering all over the place today.
No, you're good.
We'll boop their nose and be like, "You are high as fuck."
You are high as fuck. And then
I'm
like,
not. Look, it's not
look,
even out.
I see it, and they this time like intentionally like touching like the forearm, and it's like, I feel it. Do you feel it? You feel it with
Feel
me?
something.
You feel it with me?
You feeling it,
And
Mr.
then
Krabs?
And then they let go, and they're like, "Did it work? Have we summoned Alec?" It's like yelling up into the sky now.
There's this beautiful magical ritual going on, like behind this like
Yes.
hilarious unhinged moment.
Yes.
And vice
yes.
versa.
I think-
And vice versa.
I think when Adrienne screams out Alec, that's when like the whole like ritual ends, and Rowan just softly goes, "Name wasn't Alec. Not the true name." And he's very like, I think this is probably the first time someone is like anyone has actually seen him like contemplative and like almost sullen about like everything that he's forgotten, and he's just sitting there with that, like, you know, head down, hands in his lap, just like sitting with it, and just has to process that for a little bit.
I think just a really quiet, like, so realizes that they're still holding on to Rowan and like takes the hand off. It looks like a name could be a very heavy thing.
Yeah, true names especially.
There's hope. Maybe we could do that again when I'm replenished. We could get more.
I mean, I don't want you to push yourself, but
It's beautiful to help friends.
that would be nice, I think. Thank you.
If I remember, this is your
And
first memory.
obviously, if you need, it's his first memory. Obviously, if you need help with anything, you know, just I'll friends help friends, right?
Sorry, that word's still new. I'm glad to be yours too.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm glad to have a good friend. Okay, yeah, we should
Right, yes.
do the thing. Do the thing. Kairos.
Kairos is like
Adrienne?
fully like leaning on Adrienne if they will allow it, like
Yeah,
arm
yeah.
around, like head on top of
They're
head.
buying into, if you lead them on, they will follow you. They're in this, like, they're full send, very much like, okay, we're here together, and whatever this is, we're having
Yeah,
a fun
for
time.
sure. There's a lot of like
So good.
that reciprocation. Like, what?
We're
Having a moment.
summoning! Yeah! Alec's not responding.
Yeah. You're gonna need a different name for that.
Oh! Have
I
you
think Kairos
noticed?
perks up actually.
Yeah.
Hearing that. And
What's their name?
we'll like let go of Adrienne.
Oh, we were having a fun time. Never mind.
Amazing.
Goodness.
I love it.
It's amazing how long something can feel, even when it's been going on only for a very short time.
Yep.
So says to themselves, trying
Oh.
not to.
All right. Yeah. So Rowan will go up to Kairos and like meet the distance if Kairos is stepping away from Adrienne, and just very quietly say, "Now, again, this is for a very specific purpose. I'm not giving this to you lightly. Okay? You got that?"
How?
How what?
I know what you're about to say to me. How do you know it?
So helped me remember something, and I heard it while we were all in the same place, or at least some of us were in the same place.
You knew someone's true name?
I did.
What are true names?
Your hearing is exceptional.
I'm sorry. I'm late. I needed
I
a
feel like
moment.
this, like Adrienne just like runs up like as
Yeah.
they're saying the true name
Hi,
thing.
hi.
Yeah. It's like big golden retriever energy
Yep,
right
yep.
now.
Amazing. Beautiful.
Above table, Trout wants to be where Adrienne's at. So
You could.
Fair, that's fair.
Bliss
Not
is
yet, though,
wonderful.
Not yet. Someday.
Yeah. What do you mean?
So, true name, a little quieter. True names are
RBF pipes
Very
in capital
important.
T, capital M.
capital
N.
T, capital M.
Yes,
Thank you.
yes, capital T and N.
Oh, true names.
True
Trademark.
names. Yes. Very important things that you don't give out. You probably know yours or knew yours, and you should.
I only have one name. Adrienne's my name.
Right.
I'm gonna hope that.
RBF like continues to pop in. If you stop and think, you will know your true name.
That. Don't say it. Don't say it. Don't think about it right now. Really. Just right now. Just don't think about it. Think about it later.
I'm thinking about it right now, and I'm pretty sure it's Adrienne. I'm pretty sure it's Adrienne. Like right now. I'm
God, I
thinking
hope
about
that's
it
not true.
actively, like right
God, I
now.
hope that's not true.
And they put their hands
I
on
hope
there.
that's not true.
It's I'm pretty sure it's Adrienne. Yeah.
We all. Do we all suddenly have +1 against you?
Yeah. This is a new thing.
We can
and
talk
they-
about that later, but continuing on.
it's this for me. Pretty sure.
I'm pretty sure it's Adrienne.
Okay, we're gonna have to discuss naming with you then.
Okay.
I don't want to have this much power today. I was trying to chill. I should have taken a full dose.
I'm chill. What do you mean? We're chill.
You,
We'll
We're
talk
so
about it.
chill.
darling, you are the opposite
Later.
of chill right now.
Has Adrienne only taken a half dose?
Mm-mm.
No,
a
that's a
full
full- Adrienne took the full
bottle.
thing.
It's empty. Look.
It is.
It's an empty bottle. Yep.
Kairos, you're so pretty.
God. You guys should all take some. This is great.
I don't need to be on substances to know you're beautiful. Of course you don't.
This is the best day ever. And he looks expectantly at Rowan.
So anyway, this ritual.
Yeah. So real names. You
Get it,
can't.
Ruby.
Real names are
it.
important. And apparently, mine's Adrienne.
You should probably stop saying that
Okay.
in public, like in general.
I will say,
Okay.
none of you feel the pull of knowing a true name
Okay.
when Adrienne says Adrienne.
You're fine.
But
Okay.
every time they say it, like, you see Kairos like flinch.
There's the instinctive flinch there. There's like the instinctive like,
Okay.
But-
Maybe I should go by Addie right now.
For now, I mean, I think you're
Oh.
fine, but maybe
Your
just
name
don't
is
think
so-
about it too hard right now.
Your name's so musical. I don't want to stop saying it.
Oh,
We
thank
we
you.
can keep saying Adrienne. It's not your actual
thank
true name.
goodness.
Please don't actually think about
Oh,
what your
it's
true name is
not?
right now.
No, oh God,
It's
please
not?
don't. It's for sure
I-
Adrienne.
Don't have a
Don't-
name?
No,
Don't
your name is
panic.
Adrienne.
Don't
Hey,
panic.
your name is
Adrienne
Adrienne.
I
counts
don't-
as a name.
I don't have a name. And I think as they start to go into this like existential crisis
Oh.
of not knowing a name, the chrysalis around them starts to like reform and shape, and it shatters again. And the moment it shatters, they start to like just stare, and they start to like, I don't have a name. I don't have a name.
Don't you?
I don't have a name. What happened? I don't remember. And they start to like collapse in on themselves
no.
as they
Oh,
do a
this is
180.
Oh, the energy
It's
has
the
dropped
countdown.
off.
The downer
Yeah.
part.
Yeah.
Whatever ritual you need to do, I could assist our friend in the meantime.
Yeah. You know what? This is coming down off the high. We're gonna need to assist Adrienne a bit.
Kairos will like
Kairos-
just immediately join Adrienne on the ground and like
Mhm.
kind of like 2 hands on the shoulder, like, you have a name. You're coming down right now. It's the chrysalis talking. It's
Okay.
a feeling.
Uh-huh.
It's not reality.
And it feels really bad.
It feels really bad, but that's
I
not reality.
lost everything. My grandmother isn't here, but she is. And my parents, they should be real. I think they're real. They're not here. Everything is gone. Even my name is gone.
These things are part of you. They are not you. There is more to gain from the things that you think you've lost. I have a gaping hole where there used to be family. And it's just room for other things. Right now, it's a fluffy cat on my shoulder and the really pretty birds behind you, if you look.
The albatross. Yeah,
They're good luck, right?
they are until they aren't. Until you have to bear all of it by yourself.
Well, right now you're not alone, are you?
Yes and no. I feel I'm with my friends, but inside I have no name. I think I need to sit down for a second.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you should sit down.
What if we all did? What if everybody did?
Let's all sit down. We can take a little couple of minutes here. Just relax.
And they sit down and they're like holding back what feels like a dam of like tears as like their eyes start to water and they look at the albatross and they look off into like the distance across the ocean and they just go silent.
RBF
I feel like this.
jumps off of Kairos' shoulder and like very quietly like goes over to Adrienne, plops down in their lap and begins to
And they,
purr.
yeah, they pet them, looking off in the distance.
I feel like
Kairos
this might
is
be
like
a
right
good
next
time.
to Adrienne. If they will allow it, there is an arm around their shoulders, but is just kind of sitting in silence.
Yeah, I
If
think
if so could flank, they would want to.
yeah, I think they kind of like let people like be there for them physically and emotionally, but it feels even though they're physically there, I think they feel so far away from like everyone. Like the lighthouse that constantly in the distance you never get close to. It's where they're at
Mm-hmm.
inside.
Very nice. I think this might be a good time to mention that what my shadow skill.
Yeah, absolutely. Go for it.
Yeah,
I don't remember
bring it
what
back.
it is, so.
It's my shadow skill is crisis counselor because he used to be in psychology.
Oh
That
my
was
god.
his, that was
Holy
his
shit.
major.
Ah! I love it.
So, I think and that's why I said if so ever says I'm fine, gonna have a bad time around Rowan. But yeah, so crisis counselor I think might help here in this moment. This sounds kind of like a crisis.
A little bit. A little
Yeah.
bit.
Just a little. What do you mean?
So I think rather than trying to flank or sit like I mean he's still sitting close to Adrienne, but he's more sort of sitting like in front and will offer to like put their hands in his
Yeah,
and
they take it.
will sort of just like keep everything very quiet, very mellow. His hands are cold, but that's probably mostly just because he was just running a bunch and his circulation is all over the place right now. So but yeah, so he'll take like Adrienne's hands in his and he will just say, this is you okay. Couple of things. Number one, you are coming down from a really nice high.
Yeah.
So you're going to feel worse.
Uh-huh.
That's fine. You are fine. You have friends here.
Yeah.
Everything right now, just focus on what we have in the present.
Okay.
What are a couple of things you can see? You can see.
I see you.
And,
I see So.
yeah.
I see RBF. I see Kairos.
Got a lot of things you can see, and most of them are friends here. That's very good. All right, now. What are some things you can hear? You can hear, like, me, easy one. You're hearing me right now.
Yeah. I hear the birds. The ocean waves crashing.
These are some very nice calming sounds. I would like to hopefully.
Yeah.
All right. Now, what's one thing you can, let's do like a couple things you can smell. I know it's gonna be weird.
How good does Kairos smell? I need to
Ooh,
know.
that's an interesting question.
Yeah.
I've been staying at
Good or not good?
motels.
Good or not good is the question.
I mean, decent. Like,
okay.
he cleans up, but it's
Yeah.
like, it's not what you would typically smell on him. It's like, this is someone who is put together, but has access to motel shampoo and
Got
motel
it.
body wash.
So he smells like motel shampoo.
Got
Smells
it.
clean,
Yeah.
but like not like Versace.
Cheap clean. Cheap
I
clean.
think
Keep
I
clean.
think Adrienne goes the flowers on So I can smell. Kairos.
I'm sorry.
No, don't apologize. I like it.
All right. And one thing you can touch.
You. Right
Exactly.
now.
Right here.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. You feel more present in the moment?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
feel a little
do.
better.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah.
No, it's okay. You don't have to be sorry for feeling the way you feel. It's totally natural. Completely normal.
Yeah.
I'll be honest, I don't remember a lot either, and it freaks me out all the time. And it's fine.
Yeah.
It's a normal way to feel about that.
I know that sometimes the way I see things is a little different from others, but I think it's really beautiful to be sad about what you miss. It must have meant a lot, even if it doesn't feel like it was significant. It's really beautiful that you'd miss something that you cared about. It's the beauty of you. I think I've said it before. I don't always know what to say.
You know,
So's right. They're right.
everything you say is perfect.
That's far from true. But it's beautiful to be next to friends right now.
Yeah. And I miss so much. So thank you.
The first poem I ever heard was against the rules, and it was about missing someone. So I think something like that is the most beautiful thing in the world, even if it was contraband. It was also about albatross, funnily enough, so... You're laughing. That's lucky.
Yeah.
You made me laugh. Thank you.
If Adrienne wants a hug, so I'd love to give.
Yeah, they embrace anybody who like will embrace them back.
Mm-hmm.
Rowan is not a hugger, but they are definitely doing like the hand squeezies.
Yeah, the hand squeezies from Rowan, they embrace, so I think they also kind of lean into Kairos.
For sure. Alpha Tall coming in clutch
yeah,
here.
Definitely that.
And
Thank you.
I'm so happy those ducks are gone. Albatross are much nicer.
You just hear in the,
You could
you hear in the far
still-
distance like
you still hear ducks quacking from the far distance.
Oh god.
And
I tried to get RBF to catch one and she wouldn't, and I think that would have been really helpful right now.
Oh.
You know, I think that might actually be more detrimental right now. We need some calm time. I don't think the duck would be calm time.
I'm sorry, I took away from what you were doing. I'm not always like this. I thank you. We have things to do. We have important things to do. So, yeah, you found the real name of Alec. What do we do now?
First of all, stop apologizing.
Okay.
You're
I'm sorry.
fine.
No, I'm
You're
not
fine.
sorry.
You're not sorry.
I'm not sorry.
I'm not sorry.
Got
And
it.
Kairos will like get to his feet and offer a hand.
Yeah. Thank you. Stands up. Okay. All right, Alec, real name. We're here. We're ready. I'm ready. Cool.
I'm not.
We're not.
I
Okay.
think this is gonna be
We're not ready.
this is gonna be a great place to take a break, but before we do, you see a small little feline figure across the it's not RBF, farther back on the hill, chasing and like running at the albatrosses who scatter. A majority of none of them get caught, but they are startled. And most of them, all of but one, fly out to sea. But the other one flies low, probably like 20 feet above you. And it flies over you and takes a spot on top of So's salt tower. And that's where we're going to go to break.
Woo!
All right, everybody. Take your meds, pet your pets, take a break, and we'll be back soon. Bye.
Yeah, bye.
Hey, everyone. We're back. I hope you've taken some time to decompress and get hydration and everything like that. Yeah, we have returned. Well, I'm going to go read my card, and we'll get right back into it. I've pulled the sealed door, why am I getting this again for the second session in a row? Value of 7, Secret Ravens, books and flame, delay and action, barriers unchanging, silver magic is enhanced, gold is hindered, and up to y'all. Let's go. We last left off with some crisis counseling and existential dread and talking about true names.
Yep. I think once it's clear that Adrienne is feeling better, and we're getting back into the swing of things, Rowan will turn to Kairos and go, So I don't know much about goetic summoning. I just know that true name is important. That's why I have it.
You understand what knowing one means, right? Like it's not
Very
just okay. It's not just a one-way street with
I
these
know.
things.
I'm aware.
And it's a little I'm reluctant, to be frank with you, to use one for something that I have never met before. Also, you're gonna make me get rid of my current protector, and he like thumbs over, and over his shoulder you'll see in the distance there is like a winged figure that is kind of hovering,
And watching.
maybe not as far as the horizon, but like pretty far away. It's not it's not unnoticeable, but it's kind of sitting like it's been there. And whenever Kairos moves, it seems to kind of move and like very imperceptibly and like mirror his movements. So I hope you know that you know, if I do this, like this it's fine, I could always summon her back.
I mean, if it's that important, we could just go straight to the crimes instead, and then use this as a last resort. But
No.
either way, he's not here.
We're
So,
here. I think I'm as safe as I'm gonna get right now. I think he'll actually like kind of beckon over the angel that has been guarding him.
Yeah. What have you been calling this thing? Because it's not going to tell you its real fucking name, but what have you been
I don't
calling
think he normally addresses them directly. Like, I don't think he'll just use like the pronoun you when he's talking to the things that he summons for the most part. I don't think he uses them with names or like refers to them by name or anything like that.
Did you want to describe this thing, or would you like me to?
You can.
So
You've got one. I don't have one ready. I didn't think I was going to see it until like the end of the session, maybe.
No, you're fine. Even though this creature entity is like a far ways off, it is there in a split second. Like if something happened to you, it would be ready. And it lights down with its toes barely touching the ground. It's probably just a little shorter than Kairos. It has large wings. I'm talking like 15, 20 foot diameter wingspan. And it seems to be made out of the wings seem to be made out of carved wood. Its body is made out of this very dark, unreflective metal that has etchings of what looks like like the rings of a tree trunk. There is no detail in its face. It's just the rings. And if you attribute it, if it was attributed to actually like life of trees, it's very old. And it looks down at you without any eyes or pupils, but you have its attention. It's agreed to work with you for the time it's here, so...
Hey, so something's come up. I need to summon something else. But I will be... I'll be calling you back soon.
It nods. And Kairos, that when you do summon something, unless you know its true name, it's very unlikely you're going to get the same exact thing.
Yeah.
But there's always a slim chance. It nods, and as soon as you release the summoning, it is blown away in the wind of all of these wooden feathers.
I think he like waves a hand as this happens, and there's just like a trail of gold dust as he releases the summoning.
You just get angel trees?
Sometimes they're weird, disfigured things that pop out of the ground. Sometimes they're actually angelic. Never quite know what you're getting when you work with angels.
Oh, okay. Didn't know. There is more than one kind.
There's as many as you could possibly think of, and then more.
And they watch over you.
Still, you know, sometimes they collect information. Sometimes they keep watch. Not whatever I need them to do, but there's a certain number of contracts that I can forge with anyone at a time right now.
Oh. Does your sister do the same?
Anthony's not a fucking goetic, no. I'm sorry. I'm not cursing at you. I'm cursing
no,
at her.
I didn't take it that way.
Yeah, she's very, she seems to think she knows a lot about how goetics work, but she is not a goetic. She is a weaver.
Oh, like so am Peri.
Yeah,
I see.
apparently there's connection with Peri there that I didn't know about, but, yeah, she's not a goetic. We have other things in common.
Such as being siblings.
Being siblings. And certain things that come with,
Being siblings.
my family.
Yeah. Understood. That's cool.
She sucks, yeah, but,
Sorry. No apologizing anymore. Not sorry.
yeah, don't be sorry.
That
It
your
is what
sister
it is.
sucks.
We're not apologizing. Thank goodness. I hate that word. It was one of the first words I heard when I woke up, and it made me very sad.
It can be.
We don't need to talk about that.
Okay. Yeah, no. So we're summoning. We're summoning?
Summoning.
You.
Me.
I don't. Okay.
We
He
are
probably
in
like
fact summoning.
scratch like the back of his neck, just like I really don't want to fucking do this. This is so weird.
If you don't want to, we don't have to. We have other avenues.
We don't though. We have a guess, and we have something that will definitely get answers. So I'm here. My high seems to have completely worn off. Let's just do this.
Okay.
Like even Rowan is second guessing at this point. Like, ooh, is this the right choice? But like, it kind of feels like this is all we have. So
I think after like kind of like jazzes himself up, he will begin to draw a protective circle, a real one.
You
So if
erase the
Adrienne were
parts
to look,
that
yeah.
yeah, he'll go to like get down and like shake his head and like erase like the bullshit runes and kind of like reshape it into an actual protective circle. This time as he works, you'll notice there are like pieces of the circle that are like tinged in gold that seem to reflect very, very bright light. But it almost like glows with like this golden warmth as he works. And he's done this a billion times.
Mhm.
This is very straightforward for him. He'll kind of look at it and sigh just before he completes it. But then he'll close the circle
RBF.
and go ahead, sorry.
RBF is letting you do your circle, but as soon as you like finish, she jumps off your shoulder and like sits like at attention, like right next to you where you would normally stand while summoning. And she's staring directly into the circle.
Just to both Rowan and Kairos, like, can we do anything? Just be here? Or do you, how can we help you?
Moral support is already great. Kairos, if you have anything.
Only thing I'll need is the name.
Yep. And I think rather than just like say it, Rowan will whisper it as Kairos can hear it, Kairos can understand it, but it would be hard for anybody else to, basically. So just as quietly as possible. If that means he has to like, you know, help with the ritual in some way, just to like to be in that proximity. Or if Kairos is standing outside of the circle, correct?
Correct.
Right inside the circle. Okay. So he will stand like right next to Kairos and get like right up in like almost awkwardly because he's not used to interacting with people this much. So he'll just sort of like lean up and just go like just whisper the name with like his hand in front of the mouth and like very like but yeah, so real name is Ryland Ayala.
Kairos will just nod. I think that if you actually get too close to the circle, you almost feel like repel you.
Yeah. He'll try not to get too close to it, but he'll get close enough that he can say the name.
So
I would actually like to say quickly that I think, Seth, since this is your first time getting the true name of an entity, and
yes,
using it in a summoning is going to give you a joy.
Oh, sweet.
Work.
Yoink.
I just hope he
that is
forgets me after
actually
this. He probably
specifically
won't.
something Goetics get a joy from, if I recall
Yes.
correctly. Yeah. Okay, so I have a mechanics question for you.
Yes.
As a Goetic, I do have the ability to just speak with spirits. This happens prior to the summoning.
Okay.
Not prior, I'm sorry. After the summoning, correct?
Yeah.
Like, I need to summon it first. I can't just,
Correct, yeah.
not summon and... Okay, damn it! I was hoping to maybe find a workaround. That's fine. Second question is, I'm thinking of counsel as, like, giving advice. I think of aid as something physical, right?
I would say that's a good interpretation of those things, yes.
Okay. So, I will be summoning, I don't even know what this will look like, but I am intending to summon specifically with the council type. So
yeah, counsel, the Goetic asks the entity for advice. The answer depends on the being's wisdom. Aid is the Goetic helps the Goetic in a physical action that is not combat related. So I would say this falls under counsel. Other alternatives when you have access to them, I would also say query.
Yes.
But you don't have that yet.
Query would be great. I don't have that yet.
That's okay.
Okay.
Counsel is sufficient.
So I think instead of speaking this name aloud, Kairos is kind of like at the very edge of the circle, maybe like just barely standing on the line of the circle. I like to think of this as like if he is willing to enter the circle would let him in, but that's it. He kind of like he doesn't like spread his arms wide, but he kind of like relaxes his shoulders. His arms are kind of like at his side, his palms are up. And he focuses really, really hard on this true name, and he will just kind of like in a breath, like whisper it on the wind, basically. He wasn't there to see this person. I think I was still there to see it.
No, you were there.
This is before Anthe. That's right.
Yeah.
So I think he'll hold the image of that, of this figure in his mind, as he whispers this name. And I think as he whispers the name, he probably feels something like tugging at him a little bit as well. And we'll just say under his breath, we have questions. You have answers. We seek your counsel. If you deign to aid us with your counsel.
So you will be using, I think you only have 3 sorcery bene, right?
Correct.
So normally this is a level, I have even Alec Forrester as a level 4 NPCs, but since you know its true name, I will say it counts as a level 3 for everything.
That works.
So I'm just going to automatically apply the 1 to any ventures and rolls that you're going to do. So spend your sorcery.
Cool. I'm going to use, I was gonna maybe spend 2 sorcery and a sortilege to make this happen.
The sortilege is extra die for successes. You have to use the sorcery to do the actual.
So just raw sorcery?
Yeah,
okay.
For summoning.
Well, it'll be 3 sorcery then.
Yes. If at any point you want to use a rest, refresh it, you're more than welcome to.
Yeah, that's fine. I was gonna say I have my rest still, so.
Yes.
That's all good. I'll just roll that then.
the wind blows, and you don't need to roll this. The summoning itself succeeds.
Okay,
However, getting it agreeing to
It's the
help
persuasion. That's right.
is what you need to worry about. There is a strong but soft breeze that echoes across the hill and makes the grasses sway, and very slowly, almost what seems like forever, a grayish blue ghost appears, manifesting in this protective circle, sitting on a low stool. Looks like they were in the middle of something. Like before, you don't really see the lower half where the legs are, but you see this slightly disheveled hair and these circular glasses perched on the bridge of a nose. And it looks like he was in the middle of like leaning over and looking through something before they pull back and like look around in confusion. I was not ever expecting to be summoned.
Kairos actually will bow deeply. I'm sorry to interrupt your day.
Oh,
Rowan waves awkwardly.
Hello.
Hi.
Think you recognize one of these people?
Rowan,
Hi.
why didn't
You,
you just come see me?
I don't know where that is.
Good point. I guess this is as good as way as any, but how?
I managed to remember something important. With help from a friend.
And I think just because of the whole memory thing with ghosts, I don't think it like clicks, but he doesn't ask. So, Goetic, I've known a couple Goetics in my time. Hi.
Hello.
Yeah, this is Kairos. He's a acquaintance, friend of mine.
Alec.
It's nice to meet you. I saw you at the herding, but we didn't have a chance to speak.
Let me look at council how many successes you need. I'm so used to Oh, how are you going to be doing the colloquy?
That's the question I'm kind of looking through right now.
For sure.
There is what I was trying to find actually. We both know that my character sheet at some point was nuked by the program I was using.
Correct.
Uh-oh.
Your
Worst.
yeah. Do you need me to go through your options out of character?
No, there was. Firstly, so my first question is like when I'm dialoguing with this thing, I can only use one type of
Yes.
colloquy, right?
Yeah. Usually,
okay.
usually you choose one and you stick with it till success or failure.
Gotcha.
But I'm willing to move around as the narrative and roleplay goes. So. If
I
it's...
might save this. I'll save this. Let's just do persuasion for now.
Okay. So I believe that is 3 checks at some point. Well, I was so very rudely interrupted, but why do you want to talk to me?
You left pretty abruptly after the hurting of heaven. You said, "Not again, not again."
Sorry, I was talking to your Goetic friend.
Oh, sorry. You're right. Yeah.
So, new to summoning, you know how it is. I
Steps
am
back and just lets you do your thing.
acting as the medium
Mediator.
between.
Yeah.
You know how it is. Doing a favor for a friend. He has some questions for you. He specifically wanted to know some things about, well, you. So we know you can give answers if you have the time and are so inclined to help who seems to be an old friend.
Make your first roll. Challenge 3.
Sorry, challenge.
Challenge 3. I've already accounted for the true
Okay.
name, so you're good.
Sorry, my thing cut out.
No, you're good.
6.
You're good. Okay. Sorry, my brain farted about what you just said. Asking some things, Dane to help, old friend. I guess I don't know how much help I'm going to be, though, just because I know I've lost a lot of memories after my passing. Wouldn't you want to go rather talk to, like, Aiden or I don't know.
Well, Rowan's lost a lot of memories too, and Aiden is currently not reachable.
Quack, 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 quack.
What
Are they circling? What are they doing up there?
what we want to know is are things that pertain specifically to you.
Make your second check.
9.
I can try, but I'm a little worried that if you ask too much, things are gonna go south again. And I'm already dead. I can die twice, and there's no coming back from the second one. And last time I saw you, it did not end well. It happened again, and I couldn't. I left, and I don't want to deal with it again. And bad luck.
Look, I know what it's like to have a bad day. Believe me, I know what it's like to be in a string of shit luck. What I'm asking of you right now is absolutely nothing more than to just answer a question or two. That's it.
Okay.
I'm not putting you at risk.
All right, one last roll, challenge 3.
Do not fuck me.
Do you want to use any, Bene?
Nope, it's a 4.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Okay. And then, Rowan, Alec
Yes.
turns his attention back to you.
Right, sorry for interrupting.
No, I feel
I
compelled
guess-
to speak with a goetic within this circle. It's... Yeah.
Sorry. Well, I'll
No,
try to keep
it's
it brief,
fine.
and you can.
I have all the time in the world, so...
I suppose, a question, a big question is what did you mean when you said again? Like, what did this happened before? What did we have something to do with it? Like, what was that? What we were working on?
Come closer.
It's
And, like, he'll get up right to the edge of the... Like, also,
yeah,
Kairos,
like to the edge.
now that the colloquy is over, the entity is no longer, like, a threat, so you could...
Correct, yes. I was gonna say that the circle, you'll see it kind of like, I don't know how to explain it. If you've seen the intro to Game of Thrones where it's like things are being like drawn and knit together, it's like the opposite of that, where it kind of like comes
Undraws itself.
undone just enough to like...
Let it out.
All right, he'll get up close.
And, like, take a step away from Kairos and the RBF. The Earth was hurt and harmed. We let a lot of magic into it. And it hurt. And it went wrong.
What were you even trying to do? What did we do?
I don't remember exactly what we were doing, but it had to do with magic and paths and research with some friends. I don't remember exactly what led up to it, but it went wrong. I
Yeah, I
died.
can see that much.
I think... I don't know what happened to Evelyn. You said that Aiden was okay.
Yeah, he's he's dealing with something.
Still
right now,
Gerent?
but Still Gerent. He was Gerent before, I guess.
Yeah.
When this happened.
But a lot of magic was released into the earth and it hurt it.
Do you know if there's a way to fix it?
No.
Just to undo it?
No.
No.
I don't think things went the way we wanted them to or hypothesized they would.
Yeah, sounds like it.
Our theorems had to have been off.
Um, do you know this? This can be a weird question. Do you know if there's anything in your office that might help, if not fix, understand, so we can prevent this from doing anything again?
Maybe not prevent, but definitely help understand.
Okay. And is there a way to get in there that I'm not aware about? Because it's currently locked. Locked.
I don't have the key, so you're gonna have to figure out how to get in there.
Okay.
You see Kairos smirk out of the corner of your eye.
Above
Well,
table question.
yeah.
Mhm.
How far away did you and Rylan go? Like, can we hear this? Because so has a pertinent question if they can hear this.
I think when they were talking about like the part where like shit went wrong was much quieter, but like when you were just talking about the office, that was like regular voice.
Yeah. Regular office voice.
Rowan.
Yeah.
Sorry to interrupt. Oh no, I'm saying it. Oops. Would Alec know about anyone that would have wanted your work to go wrong?
That is a good question.
I'm gonna pull a card.
By the way, we met briefly. Anyway.
Is this so? Yes.
On the Gray Sun, I've pulled the Messiah.
Oh.
Value 7, Vision, Swans, Blades, and Water. Meanings: change, salvation, familial love. Defender is a +2 to the heart, so if you are a empath, it's a +2. Many fear change, others embrace it eagerly. Often, not always, but often the former live happy and satisfying situations, while the latter do not. In other words, change is a salvation that not everyone needs. Messiah is the defender. The Visions family, she defends by challenging the things that threaten or menace. As a defender, the Messiah is particularly concerned with families and the bonds of love that exist there. And the question was asking if someone might have been wanting to like interfere with the work.
Yeah, maybe it's not that the theorems went wrong. Is there somebody who had an incentive for this to fail?
There were people that we were arguing with that wanted in on the project. Their names are slipping, but I remember having a lot of yelling matches.
All right. You remember, if not names, descriptions, faces.
One of them was definitely a Vance.
So, all right, one of ours. Got it.
I think I do have a list of. Hold on, I do know who these people are, but give me 1 second to look it up.
Break out the lore, Mare.
I know. Give me a second. Okay, hold on. One was a Vance, a Weaver, and a Goetic. I specifically remember the Goetic having a entity guarding it.
Mm-hmm. All right. That's useful. That's useful. We can look for people who. Wait a minute, Vance Weaver and Gwen. He just like looks around at himself and the others, and it's like
They were advanced members. They were very skilled in their
Yeah.
craft.
Yeah.
I don't go here.
You're fine. He's like specifically looks like it himself, and then Kairos.
Kairos like shakes his head.
No,
I don't think I did that.
and just the parallels are anyway.
Very unintentional.
I know, but it's great. I'm sure, but it's great. And he'll look at he'll give Alex sort of a very sympathetic like look and just say, I'm sorry that this happened, whatever we did that went so wrong.
You don't remember.
I don't remember either.
That might be a blessing.
well, the Earth sure remembers, and it doesn't like me about it, so.
I'll try and... I am on this side of the sun, so...
Alright. If I do want to talk to you, and I don't want to do this again, like, what's a good place to meet?
I've been frequenting the library as invisible. I don't need to... I don't need to be berated by, unreturned library books.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of, I got berated in your place when I asked about you. Could we maybe return those at some point?
What were the names? Just so you could just belt them off. I still don't have the names.
It was I believe one of them was about pathways. It was like pathways underneath
those books.
Yeah.
Some of them should definitely be in my office.
All right. There's like pathways underneath the actuality, and then there was like one of them was just like construction of Saturnine. Not sure on that one.
Yeah, no, some of them are definitely in my office. Don't know if all of them are, but some of them are.
All right.
Rowan, one more.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm butting in.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
Where would we find Evelyn?
I don't know.
Do you remember where you used to find Evelyn? Before everything went wrong?
I'm gonna pull a card to see if they remember this. This is not a good card, if I'm remembering correctly. It's
lovely.
It's the
No, just a good one.
It's Hidden Moon. Secrets Raven, Books in Flame, New Beginnings, Insight, Intuition, Foresight, Looking Ahead, Potential Danger.
Great. My bad.
Actually, it's about insight. So it's more about the revealing of the hidden moon and such like that.
Oh, I thought it was about the moon just being fucking gone.
Yeah, no.
I mean,
yeah,
Because-
for real.
No, no, because the Joy specifically says the PC gets an insight seemingly out of the blue.
Whoa.
Yeah. The moon hides so that it can peer ahead unnoticed and catch a glimpse of even those things it should not see.
The
We
cards
love her.
always know. The
Yeah.
cards always know. The cards always know.
We love the moon.
She is amazing and perfect.
We love that moon.
Yeah. She
It's my
was a
girlfriend.
maker. She had a shop. It was called Last Raven Repairs.
Last Raven Repairs. Good. That's okay. Yeah, we can
Thank you.
work with that. Thank you so much.
And I'll try and catch up with you if it's not about gloom and doom.
Yeah, that would be nice sometime. Get to reacquaint myself with some folks. I think would be nice.
Happy things though, right?
Yeah, happy things. Happy things.
Okay. Cool. You and Eden still dating?
Dating?
Wait.
No, things weren't quite like that in Shadow, and it's
I see.
yeah.
I see.
Go on.
I see I've touched a weird subject and made things awkward, so I'm gonna go.
That's yeah, that's fine. That's fair. That's yeah, it's complicated. It's
Kairos leans to Adrienne and says, I fucking knew it.
I sensed the vibes. It was definitely there.
He also looks at RBF and says, I knew it.
She nods. I'll see you around. I'm actually gonna walk back.
all right. Yeah.
Oh, you don't remember where my house is?
No.
I do still have a house. I still kind of live in it every once in a while. It's the You remember where I'm blanking on a house, y'all. Give me a weird house.
It's all right.
Sandcastle.
The house
Sandcastle.
inside itself.
Perfect.
There you go.
Yeah, the sandcastle, like on like
Sandcastle.
the outskirts of the neighborhood.
I think I've seen it. I feel like I would remember seeing a sandcastle.
My neighbor is a turtle.
That would, yeah.
I've seen it. I know where it is. It's actually like at the border. I think I know that turtle.
Yeah, the
Fair enough.
the
like-
old
Myrtle.
the lifeguard, right? The old lifeguard.
Mm-hmm.
Myrtle Turtle, the lifeguard.
Mm-hmm.
She was part of the neighbor. I couldn't. Yeah.
Yeah, she was part of the.
Was
She
that
was-
her name?
I can't remember what her
Her
name
name
I
is.
just said
Creation?
Myrtle because it rhymes. It's
Oh.
probably
I'll look it
not.
up. I have it in Neighborhood Creation.
Yeah, we have it in
I
Neighborhood Creation
forgot
somewhere.
about this.
I did not.
Yeah.
I think her name's
Yep.
actually Shelly.
It's
Shelley.
Shelly. It's Shelly.
Was it Shelly?
That's
Yeah, that's
Shelley.
right. We did do that.
Okay, for me, Shelly's domineering mom is Myrtle.
Okay, perfect. Good.
And
Amazing.
she's ancient too, like.
She's ancient.
Yeah, Myrtle.
in
Myrtle.
my
Shelley's
day.
Oh, okay.
Ah, Jerry, you damn whippersnappers.
That's it for me. I got a Galapagos.
There it is.
All right.
Yeah, and he starts walking away,
All right.
floating
Thank you.
away, floating away.
Walk floating. Like you can sort of see the legs going, but you can't see the end of them, so it's like. Yeah. Well, that was awkward, but informative.
Oh.
I didn't know they were going to be compelled. Did
Yeah.
I do a very, very awful thing?
No, I think ultimately it was a net gain, net good. And now I know where to find him later, so
Yeah. B&E looks at Kairos.
Beanie.
Hold that thought. Rowan.
What?
I think Kairos wants to know about the dating situation.
I do, but
It-
hold that thought as well. Could have been in
Oh.
that. Okay. Anything else?
Thank you.
Thank you.
You're
Thank you
welcome.
Thank you
Okay.
for helping. Sorry. I got a
No,
little
man.
caught up in that.
These fucking people.
Sorry.
Do you want to resummon a guardian, Kairos?
That's exactly what's going to fucking happen. I need to rest at some point though,
Sure.
because I don't have
Um,
anything to do that with.
we will.
First rest takes like 1 round, right?
Yes, you can use 1 action rest to refill
Action
your
rest.
pool. What level? And we're gonna say this succeeds, just for time stuff.
It's since it's just guard, it's just going to be like a level 1 angel.
Cool. Perfect.
Do we all rest? I'm sorry.
It's up to
I'm
you.
not sure.
They're all your rests are individual to each character.
Yeah.
I mean, I could if I wanted to, but
I probably should so I can get my sorcery back up.
yeah,
so-
I think I'll do it as well. So, how do I mechanically do this?
You use one of your you have 4 rests, 2 action, a 10-minute, and an hour. You can use them in any order you want, actually. So choose one, probably one of the action rests at this point, and you refresh one of your stat pools back up
Okay.
to your number, your full number.
Okay. I will use 1 action, I guess, to refresh my sorcery, so I get
Cool.
I have my magic back.
Yes, correct.
I feel like
Yeah.
because of Rowan, I barely lost
Yeah, correct.
anything.
Yeah.
Like
That was-
even doing
that
the big
was,
magic.
like,
Thanks,
Keep
friend.
you up so you don't have to deal with it.
No, for real, I lost 1 point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I'm good.
So to the Vancian campus.
Break
I think
your
so.
hand.
Yep, let me spend that 1 sorcery.
Crunch time.
I'm gonna pull a card to see what it looks like, if that's okay.
Mm-hmm.
Seth.
I was just saying I was spending that 1 sorcery to make sure that I resummoned an angel to
Yeah.
guard from.
But I was gonna say if I can pull the card to see what it looks
Oh
like.
yeah, absolutely. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yes.
This creature is. I pulled the doctor for it, by the way.
Oh hey.
Not nemesis cards, so everybody gets a
Love that.
-1. If you are an empath, you get a -2.
Oh.
Vision, spawns, blaze,
Whoa.
water, wisdom, health, dependence upon other, and disease. This creature looks exactly. This angel looks exactly like the card. I'm gonna say. I'll post it in chat, but for those in chat, it is wearing a long-beaked white doctor's mask with 3 eyes, and it has a cloak of black feathers.
Hmm. I like the vibes. Except
Yeah,
The bird
that
heavy summons.
big
That was-
vibes.
it is a very bird game
Bird,
today.
bird,
Very,
bird,
very
bird,
This
bird
is
game.
bird game.
bird, bird, bird.
Bird is the word.
But lucky for you, we are going to head over to the Vancian campus, which is a new scene, so I am going to be pulling a new card. So,
Oh yay, work.
on the gold
That
sun.
only sucked for a second.
It only sucked for a second.
Mhm.
The misunderstood beasts on the gold sun, value of 0, notions, cats, clocks, and winds, mistakes, gentleness, friendship, danger, and betrayal. Green magic is enhanced, pale is hindered. Misunderstood beast is a gentle giant, not a murderous monster. It seeks our friendship, not our flesh. Can we see past its physical nature and ascertain its truth? Will we even try? Snap judgments can result in horrific mistakes. We judge something by its appearance or simply by the initial reaction it churns in our heart. But the real truth of a living thing can rarely be ascertained so quickly. This misstep can catch us from either direction. We might judge something ugly as evil when it is not, or we might assume someone pleasant is a friend when they are not. Either way, we are harmed or at least lessened as a result. I'm assuming Rowan is leading the way to the Vancian campus.
Yes.
Go ahead.
Quite an entourage, apparently.
Very big entourage.
Mhm.
You do know that in terms of like libraries and trying to get magic or taking classes, no one except Vance is allowed here. Period.
Mhm.
However, that doesn't change. It's like not like a locked gate. There's not like a gate, like a fence around like entire. It's a 17 building campus, so it's not small. But you do need to check in. You need to say why you're here and stuff like that. And last time, that's going to be the hard part. Trying to convince 3 random people that they are your guests or however y'all decide to get on
Yeah.
there and get in.
That is what I'm wondering is there some way to like lessen the number of people or get people in without being seen?
I have a spell to cast that may help, but
I can also help. I am able to instigate blindness, if that helps.
That seems a bit extreme, but we can certainly try if things get really bad.
I have
Well,
an
perhaps just- Oh, go ahead. Yeah.
above table question.
Mhm.
I have a spell. It has depletion of 0 to 2. I don't know what that means.
Does it say check how often?
I just wrote down depletion 0 to 2. I have a spell that also makes me invisible, essentially.
I think I know which one you're talking about. I'll look it up. What was
It's
it? The name of it again?
Evanescence, like the band.
wake me up.
Wake me
Wake
up
me up.
inside.
I can't wake
Can't
up.
wake up.
Can't wake up.
There we go.
I can't do it.
Save me.
This is a spell, right?
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to look it up right now. Evanescence. Where is it? Evanescence.
Just on like now 7.
Evanescence.
Say-
Check each round. So basically, every 6 seconds, roughly ish, you need to roll a d10, and if you get a 0, 1, or 2, the spell ends, and you're visible again.
I see. Okay, got it.
Yeah, write
Got it.
down
Cool,
check
cool,
each
cool.
round. That's going to be
Okay.
important.
Okay. Okay.
My thought was if I can pull on threads that have to do with both blindness and interactions, maybe I could just make them overlook that we're not Vances.
Maybe.
My entire Weaver cell are criminals.
There's
If I'd
some-
had more time, I could have had them come help us.
That. I mean,
The
thanks for
wow,
honesty.
you are
Um,
so interesting. So you hear RBF say from
Thank
Kairos'
you.
shoulder.
That's so kind.
No. It's full of surprises, so keep telling them.
Thank you.
Um,
They wanted to murder me originally.
There are some very high
Oh.
ranking on the campus. That's a lot to know. Wow. Okay.
We have a lot in
I
Um,
thought we were all sharing.
Apparently.
We are.
Sometimes you
appreciate
use your
it.
They're all
inside
sharing.
voice, though. The brain
No,
one.
I love-
Sometimes, yeah, this is where we would share that maybe you want to use your inside voice for that one.
Understood.
Yes.
Now they're all besties, though.
Yeah,
Kairos,
yep.
you said you have magic that also helps you do crime.
I have magic that helps me exist day to day. I'm already a good liar. Makes me a better liar.
And I can cast a spell that makes me invisible. If
All
we
right. The only issue I have is that we have some it's a Vancian campus. There are high-ranking Vances there, which means they may be able to see through anything we try. But you know what? Let's just try it.
Okay. What if we just told them the truth and that we're here to see somebody in an office?
I mean, that's not wrong. We could probably say that we're here to see Emory and go see Emory. He'd
Sure.
probably. I know that
Don't
he very
know.
much wanted to commit crime.
A fucking kindred
They
spirit.
very
Let's
definitely
go.
they definitely wanted to go commit crime. Yes.
Oh,
I've met disproportionately more criminals than any other sort of occupation since I went out.
To be
so
fair,
funny.
Vance first, criminal second. Mostly, usually.
I cannot imagine a Vance who is not gestures at Rowan. Just the most
Well, you're about to meet one.
buttoned up, unwilling to break rules type of
I'm
person.
willing to break rules. Excuse me.
You're funny.
I
I think Kairos will cast. I literally just had it. I'm gonna cast Guile's Tongue. Mechanically, I've used another action rest my last action rest to refill my pool because it's a level 3 spell.
Oh, interesting.
I will be checking every. It's gray magic. I don't think that's effective.
No, you're fine.
Is it? Okay, cool. Couldn't remember. Every time I lie, I will be checking to make sure it doesn't deplete on a 0. But when I tell lies while the spell is in effect, I will gain an enhancement of an additional die.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh.
So you lead
yeah.
the way, Rowan?
Yep. Gonna check in like a totally normal person.
Yes.
And just say that we're all here to visit Emory. It's a little short notice, so if he's busy, we can just wait a bit.
So you go to, as I said, there were 17 different buildings
Yes.
on the Vancian campus. One of these buildings is specifically meant for offices. And
Yes.
if you do not work or are a Vance, any of these buildings, there's kind of like a reception desk area, and they are all manned by journeymen who are basically, for those who don't really are playing for the first time, the degree, quote unquote, before first degree.
Yep.
It's what you are before you are officially brought into as an official, full-fledged degree member of whatever order you're in. So you basically walk into the office building with your 3 friends in tow, and there is a young, not kid, but definitely like what you would expect for the journeyman's age, late teens, very early 20s, depending on how early they decided to get into magic. This one is probably like 17, 18, just turned like legal adult, still got some acne, redheaded boy. They're figuring out their gender. But they're definitely leaning mask. They're experimenting, and they look up at you and wave Rowan. I'm gonna say this person's name is Amelia.
Amelia. All right. We
They
maybe like
any
Lee for short at the moment.
they any pronouns.
All right. Yeah. So he'll come up and wave and say, hi, hey, they have you working this desk again?
Yeah. Hi, Rowan.
Hi.
Friends?
Yeah, we're here to meet with Emory. He it's a little short notice, so if Emory's busy, we can wait, but
As soon as you say Emory, there's just like a face. Not good at covering up, not a good poker face.
Yep. Not a good poker face.
Knowing Emory, he didn't submit any of the proper paperwork for guests.
Probably didn't. Yeah.
So
That darn Emory.
Yeah.
Your
Uh-huh.
face.
Yeah.
So
Face.
I
look around at Kairos like, I'm nailing this.
I don't have, and they start going through like their little like Rolodex of like paperwork and stuff. I don't see any paperwork in here. You know the rules, Rowan.
Yeah. Look, it's Emery. It's a quick.
That's
in and
why
out.
I
We're just
have
going
to
discuss.
abide by the rules because it's
Uh,
Emery.
Yeah. Look, if I'm blank. Sorry, I'm blanking.
Look,
like,
look,
I
Lily
think
Claire is
Adrienne-
blanking.
yeah.
Everybody,
Yeah.
look,
You go.
he's expecting us.
Yeah, it's one of the look. If I fill out the paperwork, if we can like get the paperwork from him post meeting, like I swear it'll be real quick. Just gotta make sure that. And he was really expecting this to happen, and I know that there tends to be a problem with the paperwork. It's if I can at least like get up and talk to him.
Look, you look new. Emery is above you. This is just gonna take a second.
Yeah, you don't.
I
you
know
don't have to
how
rub it
Ventris
in.
are when it comes to order, but we'll take care of the paperwork afterwards. He's expecting us. You don't want to keep him waiting.
Roll.
You know how he
Someone
is.
roll.
You know
Someone
how he
roll. Line.
I have extra die. Let
You
me do
do.
it.
You
You
do
do.
it, you do it.
That's why I was like,
Use it.
you do the talking, not me.
I rolled a 7.
Yeah, that's more than enough for this journeyman. okay, but you can't tell, like, anybody else because I'm this close to being first degree.
Shh.
Tell them what. Tell them what.
Oh, don't tell them that we
This way,
went up
right?
No,
without
that's
the
fine, it's
paperwork.
They
fine.
take
We're
a
good,
manila
it's fine,
folder
fine.
that has paperwork on it and just does like this.
Yep.
We'll be sure to
And
get
he'll,
the,
like-
the paperwork to you after. Definitely.
We'll make sure.
Kairos like nudges Rowan because he's already walking past. He's like, "Wait,
Mhm.
this way."
Yeah.
We start rocking. We start, yeah.
So's in the back doing their best stage like whisper, I didn't even need to blind them.
Oh, no! I didn't even need to blind
You
them.
hear what?
That's a new
single.
song. We're writing a song together. It's fine.
We are?
Yep,
It's a new single.
we are.
Yep.
Oh, that's what a beautiful thought.
Thank you.
So you head up to the 3rd floor where you went
Yep.
before.
So
Yep.
is a criminal.
Yeah, and yet
So
they
is a
can't lie
criminal,
to
and yet.
shit. You head up.
I love it.
You lead the way to Emery's office, which is shut this time around, not unlike last time.
Mhm.
Actually, that was earlier today.
It was earlier today. Yeah.
I'm gonna put
Guess
just.
who's back, bitches?
A lot has happened in one day.
I know, right? Questing night on the Invisible Sun. I have pulled. Where is it? Vision Swans, Blades, and Water. Justice Journey, Determination, Achieving Goals. Apprentice -1 if you are an empath.
Okay, is this the one I can ignore?
Yes,
Yes, I ignore it.
you can ignore it.
You know, before we went live, I commented that a lot of cards weren't affecting me in the game so far, and like I'm just getting the crap kicked
They're
out
like
of me.
the
now.
suit deck
Cards
said.
Always no.
Oh, by the way, the Invisible Sun is active until another invisible thing is. So even if another empath card is pulled, you still have a -1 to your empath rolls, everybody, except for Adrienne.
Heard, chef.
Yay!
Because-
That's why I said, fuck the rules.
Yep.
Oh, the magic feels weird. It's so fine. I'm gonna
No,
ignore it.
It's fine.
The vibes are off. But you can see the light on underneath the door, Rowan. There is a little sign on, like under his little name plaque that says "The Vance's Inn."
Oh no.
The Vance is it.
Like
There
the
will
goose
be-
is
What does that
loose.
even mean?
There will be like a small knock on the door. Very small, like
If it's motherfucker, if you're just lightly knocking, he ain't hearing that.
I know. He's gonna try though.
You hear nothing with the tiny ass knock.
Kairos knocks harder.
Yeah. There you go. Like, he raises up like he's gonna do it. He hesitates, and there's Kairos. It's all Kairos.
Then you hear the sound of like some. You don't actually know. You don't hear anything. He soundproofed his office. Fuck that. So like there's a second, and then you hear you see the door like jiggle the door handle, and then it opens, and you see Emery, as I previously described to every Rowan last session. Everyone else sees this tall the slightly tan-skinned, white-haired man with rune tattoos up his neck and his arms, and his shirt is not put together like Rowan's is, was slightly unbuttoned and disheveled, and he's got a cigarette in one finger as he's got like his arm like on the frame of the door, like looking at you all out from inside. And as soon as the door opens, you do hear this music, the classic rock music going again inside, and it's a mess. Hey!
This escaped so before they even meet. She's like, oh, beautiful.
Oh, thank you. Hey, Rowan, what's up? You got your friends in.
Yeah, the very important meeting that we were about to have about things. And he like looks at the next door over.
Oh, so Amelia's expecting paperwork, aren't they?
A little bit, yeah.
This is why I have everything like usually pre-filled out. So we just got to put the names in, and we're good.
That's totally fine.
So yeah, if you can bring that down and just, little signatures. Hey, everyone. My name's Emery. Nice to meet you.
Hi, Adrienne. Nice to meet you.
For the first time ever that you've seen Kairos is silent.
He
Kairos is like starstruck.
Like, you say nothing, and like he clocks that, and he looks at you, and he like gives you a small wink. Cat got your tongue?
Quite literally, yeah. I have it because I have a cat.
Well, if you're, he turns to Rowan. Who's your friend?
This is Kairos, and he's usually more talkative. I'm not sure what's up with him right now.
It'll loosen up. I usually have that effect on people. You back here for the office?
Yeah.
All right. Anything I can do to assist? Can I at least watch?
If you can make it look like we're having a very important meeting, that would be great.
I absolutely can. I can at least, I'll watch from down the hall, but I will keep people away. Maybe not a meeting. No one has meetings in the hallway. But I can cause a little problems to make them disincentivize to come down this way.
I like this person. I like the way this person thinks. This is, see, crimes. They require a specific mindset to get off scot-free and not be caught.
Crimes are more fun until you get banned.
Yeah.
I mean, that's,
which
again,
we're trying not
you
to get.
just don't get caught.
Yeah.
Skill issue.
Unfortunately, I was not alone that time.
Oh,
and
that's
they did
you gotta cut down the liabilities.
Yeah, but they're my best friend, and they set a lot of things on fire.
Oh.
Slightly less obvious skill issue, but still skill issue. Don't.
What can I say? They like fire. So now, yeah, I'm banned from the
be
Blue
justified
Royal.
if it's for a good cause.
Oh, we were getting back at their ex.
Oh,
So
I suppose it's a
maybe?
matter of perspective.
Yeah.
It was worth it, though I do wish I can go gamble at the Blue Royal again. Anyway, this is not why you're here. I can tell y'all stories another day about my shenanigans. I will keep people away.
Alright.
I'm going to cash in on that rain check, and he'll actually like extend a hand, like Kairos.
And he'll reach out and give you a handshake. Direct eye contact.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Emery. You can find me here. You can also find me at the house without a key if I'm not sleeping at my desk.
I stay there sometimes. Are you joking?
Yeah, my sister and I are as closest to the proprietors as you can get. It's mostly her.
Oh, yeah. I haven't been there in a while, but that's crazy. We have so much in common.
Yeah, usually there if I'm not here. But maybe I'll go home for a bit.
I mean, I could,
8 o'clock?
if you wanted company later,
8 o'clock?
Yeah, I'll be there.
All right, I'll see you later.
Thank God I don't have to go back to that fucking motel.
All right. Good luck.
Just like tennis.
Yeah, I think both So and Adrienne are
Yeah.
watching this like tennis match go back and forth. And there's like I think a slight like kind of like frown on Adrienne's face,
Oh,
looking at Kairos for a second, but then like they just like shake it away, um, and walk towards Rowan.
So follows. Yeah.
All right. Emery points to you, Ron. I know I'm going to get the details from Kairos here later, but I do want the advance details from you another day.
For sure, for sure.
Also, thank you earlier for Yasser. And he turns around and like waves and walks off.
All right. So
I'm
that
so
should
glad I came here.
buy some time. You're welcome.
Yeah, thank you. Like,
No, he's
Anyway,
hot.
yeah,
Objectively.
extremely.
I'll take your word for it. And
Me
so
when ace.
next, yep,
I get it.
he's such an ace.
You
But yeah, so we take he'll take the party to the next door over, and or which
It's
however doors
it's like a couple down.
yeah, couple doors.
If it's the next door over, Kairos is gonna be like,
No,
Nope,
it's
no,
several doors
next one
down.
over. Several doors down.
Right.
And yeah,
On
try to.
the Silver Sun, I've pulled the Revealing Knife. Value 8, Vision, Swans, Blades, and Water, Revelation, Discovery, Finesse, Pale Magic is enhanced, Green is hindered. So empaths basically have that -1 crossed off from the Invisible Sun. Because it's a plus
Do
one.
I get a? Oh, so I get a +1.
You get a +1.
Yay.
All right. You have this door in front of you that previously melted Emery's lockpicks.
Yep.
So
yeah, previously melted lockpicks. This is a locked door. We're gonna need some help with this.
turns
Or
to
somebody.
Kairos. You got a friend that can you were talking a lot about crime and how you're good at it.
oh
Do you know
my
how
God,
to
it's
do
love of my life.
do this?
Crime is just one of my favorite things. There's not like a lock picking skill in this game.
There is.
There is.
Oh, well, I don't have it. I don't know if I could finesse this some other way. Otherwise, I have something else I could use. If there's not like a general skill, because I certainly don't have any spells that apply, unfortunately, unless this lock is going to let me lie to it. To make it
Not
open.
with your
I mean-
forte. There
I'm
are
not-
some
Yeah, that is kind of the
spells-
opposite of
Yeah.
I
what
have
we need.
magic that can enhance someone's strength if anyone wanted to brute force it. My friend Anzo is very strong and he can break things very easily. Can any of you break things?
I
No.
don't feel great about breaking things on the Vancian campus, since they tend to
Yeah,
hold
that would be
very
a bad
nasty
idea
grudges.
for a lot of us.
It would be very funny for Rowan, but not great for
The
me
three
and
of
trying to
us?
score later.
Oh.
Could be bad.
Oh.
From down
Okay.
the hall, you can hear and smell like the sound of sizzling and
Uh-oh.
what kind of like smells like acid.
It's our distraction.
Is that Emery's doing?
Is that
I'm
Emery's
assuming-
distraction, or is that something we could potentially
It's
use?
probably Emery's distraction.
Okay, love that. Hate that.
Okay,
Kairos
so
simply. Sorry, go ahead.
you tried to lockpick this before. It did not work. We have not tried brute force. I can also see through walls if you need me to. If you just want me to look in the room.
There might be things in there that we need from the room, is the thing. But
Oh!
seeing through walls is very useful.
If we did want to try lockpicking again, if the seeing through walls doesn't show us particularly what we need, I could instead pull on strength and maybe on something like I don't know, time, something that makes the lockpick have more longevity. If we wanted to try it again.
try
Don't
that.
waste your magic. I would like to see if there's any, I don't know, traps on the other side. So maybe seeing through walls would be useful, because I'm gonna get this thing open in a second.
Oh,
Sure.
okay.
Let me do it first then. So I cast a spell, Cryptathesia? I'm not sure how to pronounce this word.
That's okay.
It's a level 2 +1 die. I'm not sure what the +1 means. But it says, with a wave and a word I see beyond the wall, door, or other barrier I touch, for as long as I touch it, as if I stood on the other side. It's an indigo color divination. and so I spend 2 sorcery. What is the +1?
That is if I'm asking you to roll. However, I'm not going to require a roll because the spell that's on this door is to keep like people from getting in, not necessarily looking through the wall because they did not think that far ahead. So I'm going to say yeah. So you can look through the wall on the other side. It's not
Yeah. I think you see Adrienne use their finger, trace a little glyph on the door, and then whisper something 3 times, blow out their breath, and then like touch the glyph on the door, and suddenly there's like, I think an eye that appears from where they touch on their hand, and it looks through. What do I see?
The lights are off and the curtains on the window are drawn, so it is a little dim in here. You won't be able to get details, but also you get the big gist of things. You, of course, see a desk and bookshelves full of books. But the thing that seems to take up the majority of the center of the room looks like a large telescope. It's hard to tell if they're just like circles or mirrors or something, but there's like maybe like half a dozen like floating around it. It's too dark to see what's in their surface, but that is one part of it. And then there seems to be a stool in front of the telescope, as well as like maybe like a small like tiny desk like next to it, and there are books on there with like quills, and it looks like nothing's been moved in a very long time.
Okay. So I go, it's a little dark, there's no light in there. Giant telescope in the center, I think meant to look at something?
Nerd.
There's a stool and mirrors around it, I assume, to control the light in the room or what the telescope is looking at. Are there traps in front of the door or anywhere in the room that is visible?
No.
I don't see any visible traps unless there are magical ones or things that aren't in the room that I can actually see.
Do you think the telescope, Rowan, is for whatever research you were doing and tracking the paths of magic?
It could very well be, especially if there's all that extra stuff around it. But I think first and foremost, getting in there and looking at things more closely would be a great way to find out.
Can I tell how much leveled of a spell or a thing is cast? Like, in general? I'm asking because I have counterspell and I don't know if like the spell on a door is like...
You would have to like... No, you not just at a glance, unfortunately.
Okay, cool. And then I go, yeah, well, that's what I see in the room. Shall we try to lockpick it one more time?
Kairos is like just shakes his head, and from one of the pockets on the inside of his vest, he will produce a wicked key.
Using it early, okay.
You get more.
I'm
Yeah,
sorry,
it's true.
Yeah, you...
We're solving mysteries.
No roll necessary.
Let's go.
You can open this door with the wicked key, which as you place it into the lock goes warm underneath your fingers. And you all can feel this, any magic that was in this door, in this lock, melts away and fades off into the ether. And this key in your hand, Kairos, fades away with it.
You
Amateurs.
have a skeleton key?
Oh,
Wicked
you know,
key.
they just fall from the sky sometimes. It's not a big deal.
Sometimes.
They fall
Just gotta
from the
make sure to catch
sky.
Yeah, keep fall.
Okay.
Rowan, you know this is a big deal.
Yeah, this is a lot. This is thank you for your key sacrifice.
I think we must get inside quickly before we're noticed.
Yeah,
definitely,
yeah.
yeah, do
Opens the door.
At least with the crimes I've done, that's usually prudent.
Yeah, let's get in there and we can talk about it later.
As you go inside and turn on the light, you get a better idea. It's as I described before to Adrienne, but with the lights on, you can see that the reflective surfaces that are kind of hovering around the telescope are all filled with colors that seem to be moving in and out and blending and disappearing and becoming stronger and weaker. And high level, what do you want to do as you're looking in here? There's a lot of books. There is a couple volumes next to this chair that is seated in front of the telescope. Rowan, if you do look, you are able to find 4 out of the 6 books that need to be returned to the library. 2 are still missing.
I think you will definitely grab those. Yeah, you will definitely grab the missing library books. 1 to see what's inside them, to see if there's anything of value, and 2 to return them because that's kind of important.
Remind me during downtime. I'll let you know.
Yes. I think other than that, he is looking more for, handwritten things, things that might pertain to what they were doing. He and Alec, what they were doing together with and what this array of things is in the this array of mirrors and mirrored surfaces and telescope. What the purpose of it is.
So I will allow some intellect checks for anyone who wants to try to determine what the telescope / apparatus is, what high level the contents of the books are, because the books are handwritten, but they do seem to be in code, but you might be able to get a gist of it. These are high level checks. I just want to give everyone a heads up to determine the apparatus. It's going to be challenge 6. The books, determining what in the books are without just like at a glance, not like any long-term study, which you can do later, is challenge 7.
Okay.
This does fall under codified laws of magic. In terms of actually both. So I know the Vants have a skill and the Weavers have a skill in terms of like that codifying, understanding magic. So it rarely both technically apply.
I have the Vant skill of ritual magic, and I also have heart skills of searching and memorization.
And so I know you have your skill as well.
I do. And also have some threads I can tug on specifically for unraveling secrets. So I'm wondering how much I can spin up here.
I have a question.
What's up?
Would magical lore help with the telescope? Because I don't think I'm reading the papers. I think I'm curious about the telescope in the center of the room.
What kind of magical lore? Just
it just says skills magical lore level 1.
I would allow it this time.
Okay, I wasn't sure. And can I spend a sortilege to roll more than 1 die?
Yes.
Okay, and an intellect?
Yes.
To make it 5 instead of 6? Okay.
Well, the intellect will decrease the challenge from a 6 to 5. And you will use a sortilege to roll 2 dice, one of them which is magic.
Okay, cool. I'm going to do that.
Doing similar for the decoding of things.
All right. You won't be able to do a full decoding, so this will be just the gist.
Yeah.
Is there any way to help I can use? I got that extra +1 for doing the recap that I've not spent yet.
And I have the +1 as an empath right now.
The +1 just needs to be used before your next recap.
Oh, I thought it was before the session was over. Okay, I'll save it.
You can pocket it. Okay.
Cool. In the meantime, Kairos is like plopped in the office chair.
Yeah, absolutely. Amazing.
I have
spinning a little bit.
No, just still petting RBF. I have nothing to do with this now. I did what I needed to do.
You broke in. You did the crime.
Thinking about my date later.
There you go.
So yeah, tell me what you roll, everyone.
Okay, hold on. 1 second.
And then for using skills that you have, does that take away from the challenge, or does you add that to the roll?
Take away from the challenge. So you have you're using an intellect?
I'm using an intellect.
And
I'm also using a sortilege.
And a sortilege. So you brought it down from challenge 7 to 6, and challenge 7 to 5 because you have your skill as well.
Yes.
And you're getting 2 dice.
Right. Okay. One of which is magic.
One of which is magic.
And for me, I'm double checking. It was at 6. Using 1 intellect made it to 5. I have.
Yes, and then down to 4 for the magical lore.
Down to 4 to the magical lore, and do I still have that +1 from the card?
You do.
Okay.
Oh wait, yes.
Okay, cool. So. Okay, let's.
So it is for 3 for you, Ian.
Well, does that matter? Because I rolled a 0 and a 1.
What was the 0 on? What's the 0 on?
Which one was 0?
Which one was magic?
Oh, it's not on the magic one.
Okay.
It's on the other.
Rowan?
The other one.
Damn it.
I rolled a 7 on the magic die.
Amazing. So,
Yeah.
there will be.
Was it SEW or so?
Yeah, this is going to be very confusing. Rowan, you are able to tell that you're not sure until you do a full decoding, you will not know what they say. But these are notes that are basically taken keeping track of what was ever watched in the telescope and the mirrors.
Okay.
I can just do a basic, like, spending intellect using my magical arcane knowledge, like do a basic roll. If that would be the best here, I kind of want to defer to you, Rowan, because this is your, like, quest right now. I could also try and make you a magical cipher by unraveling some secrets, which I'm sure is big magic. But
I think
I'm up to do either.
knowing the gist is enough for now.
Yeah.
Cool.
So.
Then I'm just going to roll, and I'm going to use a sortilege, too, just to make sure I can be useful. Or have the most chances to be useful. So it was 6, and then reduced, and then I used intellect, and I used sortilege, and I have my magical skills.
Yeah.
So I can roll 3 dice for this?
You've brought it down by 2.
Mm-hmm. By 2.
Yeah.
All right. That's an 8.
Yeah.
And for fun, and 9.
This is
Big daddy roll.
Even though you're still new to magic, this telescope seems to observe when looked through it and channeled through the mirrors. You remember how last session I mentioned that the books that were missing were talking about the paths of magic how they move through the actuality and the suns? It's tracking that. How things ebb and flow in the different paths of magic.
Not just the clockwise and counterclockwise, but all the different paths we're taking.
Yes.
And where it's collecting.
Correct.
And got it.
Yeah.
When you said collecting, do you mean like reservoirs of magic? Like where it's like pooling? Because you kind of described it like water.
You don't
Is that not?
know.
Okay, got it.
That will require more research. But that's... I would like to start wrapping it up because there's one small thing I still need to do before we end for the game. When y'all finish up in Alec's office and leave and sneak by the chaos Emery is causing, which essentially he caused a problem that required the Parasod, which is basically a Vancian magical crisis group, to come in and deal with it.
Okay.
Yeah, they're like basically magical firefighters for magical bullshit that happens.
Okay.
They're the kind of distraction that brings more people to the area we're trying to distract from.
But they seem to be, like, by the time you're ready to go, they seem to be cleaning up, and he's shooting the shit with a young black man, Parasod. Rowan, you know this is Michael. He's a member of the Parasod, and him and Emery are really good friends. But you leave, and you begin to leave the campus. And
Amelia gets their paperwork, by the way.
Amelia does get the
slap it down real
paperwork.
quick and then
Amelia is not at the desk, but because dealing with whatever's going on upstairs and trying to help.
Yep.
But what happens is, like, once you're like off campus and you're beginning to like head back to your neighborhood, all the quacking is gone. The quacking seems to have disappeared. Whatever Peri and her brother work on seems to be done for now. But in the distance, you hear the sound of a loud, revving sports car engine getting louder and in your direction. Like, it's like ridiculously fast. And around the corner,
Kairos freezes.
you see this really bright orange sports car that is heading right for you, but it does take one of those like screeching stops and slides for a bit. And in the passenger side window, it just rolls down and you can't really see the person that's in here, but you hear a feminine voice come out from it like, "Hey, Goetic, you want to go out to dinner? I think you owe me."
Today?
Yeah, I'm hungry. I promise it'll be fast if you have plans.
You know what, if you could use a snack, I could for sure benefit from repaying you the favor that I owe.
And then
He'll kind of like wave over his shoulder without saying anything else.
Bye.
that angel that you summoned earlier is above you. And the back passenger side door opens. There's no one else in it. It just opened on its own. And as you walk forward, RBF hops off of your shoulder. "I will see you later at the house without a key. I do not want to go."
I don't expect you to go. I get it.
Kairos, do you want to go?
Yeah, I need to actually.
Okay.
This
Are
is
you
a good thing.
Sure.
Yeah, no,
Here,
this is a
you
good
need-
thing.
Okay. If you say so.
Just gonna go get food. It's no big deal.
Okay.
I owe someone. It's a base. Well, I might not be eating. Whatever. It's my treat, though. You know how it is. You owe someone a favor.
Who
I don't
is
really get to
that?
choose when I'm gonna repay, so
Who?
I guess it's now.
Who is that?
I'm just kind of
Points.
worried people are always trying to kill you. So, like, just is that what's
Oh
going on?
no, this isn't. That's first of all, that's just my sister. This is not my sister,
Right.
so we're cool with her.
Okay.
Okay.
Everything's fine. I don't want to keep her waiting, and he'll
Okay,
just kind
yeah.
of like
Good
go
luck.
around to the open door and get in. I like to think that the angel is like still like just like hovering, doing its job dutifully.
Yeah.
Um,
You know, Kairos, that it is on edge as soon as this car arrived.
yeah, it probably senses like my job.
Mm-hmm.
The alarms are going off.
I'm guarding. There are red flags.
Squawk, squawk.
Small red flags.
Mm-hmm.
But whatever. If anybody were to look at the angel, it probably for something that is very cloaked and doesn't have a visible emotion, like it kind of like maybe like the shoulders stiffen a little bit.
Absolutely.
You see like the feathers like ruffle up a bit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
on the cloak.
considering it's like again, like I said, it's supposed to be guarding. It reluctantly is like pulled along.
Yeah.
By the contract that it has with Kairos as they depart.
And this car screeches away. Need for speed. And that's where we're going to end.
Bye.
Hey everyone,
Okay,
thank you
bye.
so much for joining us for session 3, O Thou Art Holy, of Invisible Sun, the Invisible Nexus. We're going to go around and say, hey, hi, who we are, where you can find us. And that's all I got. Who wants to go first?
I
I'm
will.
finishing
I went
up group notes,
last time,
yeah.
so we'll circle over. Yeah. Hi, I'm Trout. I use its pronouns. My partner Adam and I make Trixie Wizard comics. You can find us on TrixieWizard.com, Trixie Wizard on Bluesky. We're making a graphic novel right now that we're releasing as a webcomic called Walk on Reach Roll. If you like fantasy and horror and little tiny eyes, it's that's what we're doing. Today I played So uses they them pronouns. So is a very fine and collected iconoclastic empath of the Order of Weavers who revels in beauty, loves their friends, and that's enough.
And do you get a joy to spare? And do you get do you think you got an acumen for advancing your arc?
Yeah. Someone joined the congregation. I think we're at acumen territory.
And joy or despair?
Oh God. Joy. There was a lot of good friendship stuff this time, which so feeds on.
Amazing. Popcorn, except for Seth, who's doing notes.
I'm going to give it to Asher.
Hello, I am Asher. I was playing Rowan, who is a bizarre Stoneheart of the Order of the Vance, who is hated by the Earth. And you can find me on TickyHead on Twitch and Bluesky. I have started streaming again on Twitch, so that's pretty fun. Been doing Claire Obscure.
So good.
Ooh.
And mispronouncing everything because I cannot do French to save my life.
Come into my DMs and tell me what you think later.
Merde.
I will.
Scream at me.
What's happening
I
with French?
can say
speak
male
French.
pretty well, but that's about it.
Claire
I
Obscure.
speak a little
I
bit.
can
What is
swear.
it? Un petit peu. What are
I
you
just
saying?
said I just said merde.
Male.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Joy, despair, acumen.
But yes. Joyce Backman. I think for once Rowan got a joy again. Because he got to help a friend, and he got a new memory, and he got to learn a whole bunch of stuff. I think he also got an acumen because of learning all of that stuff.
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
He's not like joyous, like happy, but he's joyous, and then like I've learned things, and this is good. This is good. These are good things that are happening.
Only Rowan would have to quantify the joy they feel. Like,
Really is.
it's
Yeah.
a joy, but I'm not happy about it.
Yeah, he's not happy, but
Not
he's like
happy. No.
glad-ish.
He's gladish. There you go. Are you
Ian.
still there?
Ian.
Yes. Hi. My name is Ian DePriest. That is D-E and then the word priest as in our father. You can find me everywhere on the internet. I'm on most socials. I am a voice actor, singer-songwriter, TTRPG actual player, and today I have played Adrienne, who is an aromatic empath apostate who is adored by the sea. Yeah, they had an adventure today, indeed. As with acumen, I don't think Adrienne got any acumen today.
You don't think there was
nothing-
some growth?
I don't know if there was some growth. I think they got definitely a despair.
Fair.
I think it started. What may seem joyous isn't always joyous, as I've learned from Rowan. Yeah, I think they got a despair from that very sharp turn down, and yeah, definitely that. I don't know if they've learned any more about their family or themselves, besides the fact that they discovered that they have a real name apparently that they don't know. I don't know.
We can talk in DMs later.
Yeah,
what that
yeah,
means.
yeah. But yeah, so no acumen, one despair, please. Thank you.
Absolutely. And Seth.
Not done yet, but that's fine. I'll finish later. Hi, my name is Seth. I have had the joy of playing. I don't know if he's getting a joy, but whatever. Bad wording. I've been playing Kairos, who's an itinerant ardent of the Order of Goetica who cages adversaries. You can't find me on the internet except for here on Thursdays for 2 more weeks, and then we're done. In which I will be playing a Cypher System campaign called Zeta 3000 with Mare here. I cannot believe we're almost finished. Oh my god, it's been a ride.
It's so good, though.
In that game, I play a drow elf named Vesper, who is a doomed delf who murders. So a very different character from Kairos here. For today's session, there was a lot of joy. I think the way that it ended, I'm tempted to give him a despair, but at the end of the day, I think Seth got a despair, but I think Kairos gets a joy.
Okay.
Fair.
I'm just gonna mark that down as a joy, because I think Kairos, it's been a great day. Like, people know that he's attractive. He got a date, he flirted with a friend, he did like a little bit of drugs. It's been a great one for him, I think. As far as acumen. I did not technically progress my arc, but
I-
things are in motion.
I think you
Um,
would. I would count that last scene especially, like moving
I was just gonna
towards-
say, considering what we're on the road to doing,
Pun intended.
I will give him an acumen. I also think that I could tie that into like growing as a goetic, since he did learn something's true name
Oh, absolutely.
and summon with it. That's a big deal. So I will be taking an acumen. Thank you.
Huzzah! And I'm Mare. I use they, she pronouns, and you can find me on all applicable social media at Archmage of Dice. As Seth already mentioned, I will be here for 2 more Thursdays in Zenith 3000, and I will also be back here in a little less than 2 hours for our Season 6 premiere of Horizon's Call, where we'll be doing a in-character drinking game of Tooth or Truth before we fight a creature called the Second Death in the Shadowfell. It's fine.
Okay.
Hey everyone.
Doesn't sound fine.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. And also thank you once again to Lynn, who did our amazing art, and it's beautiful. We'll see everybody next week. We are going to go raid D&D Jordan Lee, who's running at Pastrano, and we'll see y'all later. Bye.
Bye.